Ari was the first comment. Congratulations, Ari. You win the special prize. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hey, tap that screen, help out with the live goal, and we're going to get started. That one hair back there. What the fuck is going on with that? Okay. Forget it. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Good evening. Tap that screen. Let's get going. Trump is not my daddy. I'm not a piece of shit who does coke and business deals under the table with the U.S. government. So no, nope. Sorry, you got me mistaken with a couple of other buttheads. I'm glad you guys approve. Once again, keep tapping that screen. Help out with the live goal. Let's crush that out, and we're going to get started here talking to folks. It's going to be fun. W Spain. Good game. Really good game. I do, long legs. I do. Next week. Oh, that's awesome, Witty Kitty. Fantastic. Happy birthday to you. Happy belated. Oh, congratulations to you too, Longlegs. Happy belated as well. Oh, True Blue. You keep coming in trying to say that, and I keep inviting you to come up and show your proof, and you don't. It's so weird. You're welcome to come up anytime and show the proof that you have about that. Anytime. It's next week. I'm new here next week. Why do you only debate MAGA? I'm America first. It's basically the same thing. I mean, if you'd like to have a conversation, you're welcome to hop in the box. Okay, Zai, we'll get to you in 1 second. Guys, let's knock out the rest of that live goal. The phone line is open. I don't know, Ari. Maybe they mean Germany first. Who knows? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Glad you guys are here. We're going to get things rolling. I'm sure Nemo will be joining us soon. Hi, is it Zai, or how do you pronounce your name?
You can call me Zai.
Okay. Zai, are you a Trump supporter?
I am
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
36 Texas.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
The reason why I still support him is because of my businesses, and he has supported my businesses dating back to his original presidency.
I don't. You say he's supported your businesses. What does he do? Like give you money or what? I don't understand.
Well, if you look at the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, there's been a significant amount of things that was inside of that help with, 100, like my properties, right? So it allowed me to take 100% bonus appreciation. Typically, I mean, that is very unusual. Um, and if you look at what he's done for opportunity zones, look what he's done
Actually,
for.
it's funny you mentioned opportunity zones. Stanford did a study on those, and they were a complete failure.
Okay.
Yeah,
What
so
about
so opportunity zones were a complete failure, and then when you actually look at because I own a business and I've owned multiple properties. When you look
okay?
at taking when you look at taking the deductions, removing the itemized deduction, and what he's done for mortgage interest and all of those different things have actually hurt people who are in the middle or lower class in terms of their taxes. So, yeah, no, for the most part, it's definitely been worse. I know that I've definitely gotten less money back on my taxes for sure, and it has absolutely hurt me, especially as a business owner. So, I mean, I guess maybe you've seen some marginal improvement, but that's not Donald Trump supporting you. So when you say things like Donald Trump is supporting you, that's just not true. You just are seeing some marginal tax benefit. That's so what you meant to say was I saw some marginal tax benefit from Donald Trump. And when I asked you why are you still supporting Donald Trump as of July 2026, you went back to 2017. So
Did
again, why
he?
are you still supporting Donald Trump as of July 2026 without going back to July of 2017?
Would it make sense to go back from square one to
No,
square
I
one?
asked because I asked you a very specific question. Why are you still supporting
Yeah.
Donald Trump? Anyone could say why they voted for him. Anyone could say what they liked about what he did in his first term. Uh, Even though, of course, we could pick apart the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and we can show unequivocally why it was a failure. Multiple studies from multiple economists. We can even show how it led to what was very nearly a recession, except for the fact that he was kind of saved, quote unquote, by COVID.
Do you know what bonus appreciation depreciation means?
Anyways, are you going to answer my question?
Yeah. Why
Cool.
do I
Anyways, I'm
support him?
waiting.
Yeah.
And
Can I get
also,
a
if you're going to
wording?
ask me, well, you just asked me, do you know what bonus appreciation is? And you won't answer my question, which is why are you still supporting Donald Trump as of July 2026? And yes, I know what bonus depreciation is. I own a business.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm still waiting.
So the reason why I support him in 2026 is because he's still an advocate for the 1031 exchange. Are you familiar with what that is?
Yes, I am, and that's really not a reason to support him.
Why not?
You just want to be able to defer capital gains.
Yeah. And you know what Harris was going to do with that?
Nothing.
Wrong.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong at all. She
Yeah,
was
you
going
are.
to do nothing with that.
Wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. Do you make over $100 million a year?
That has nothing to do.
Do you make
That
over
has
a
everything
hundred?
to do with it.
Do you make over
No,
100?
no.
Stop being disingenuous. And I'm like, look, dude. I understand you're trying to do like these couple of like super fucking minutia rules, and I actually know this shit. Do you make over $100 million a year? Yes or no? The answer is no, because I'll just help you out. And since the answer is no, that never would have affected you. So why the fuck do you care?
Listen, the reason
There you go. So now that I've
keep it-
caught you and I've figured out that this doesn't actually affect you, you basically don't have a reason to continue to support Donald Trump.
this is how you
Oops.
debate.
Well, considering the fact that you haven't actually answered any of the questions that I asked and you've just hemmed and hawed your way around it, this is absolutely how I'm going to approach this conversation since you're being disingenuous. Yeah.
I've answered every single one of your questions.
Do you make over $100 million a year?
No.
Cool. Then that doesn't apply to you at all. And you and I both know, or maybe you don't know, which in fact, if you don't know the answer to this, then you're just fucking stupid. That the only thing that was going to happen with the capital gains tax was for people that were making over 100 or had a net worth of over $100 million a year, dude. So get the fuck out of here. Like, honestly, the fact that you would even be worried or even have a single fucking thought about 1031s if you don't make over $100 million a year, just like get the fuck out of here.
You mind if I prove you? You mind if I prove?
Nope, you're not going to prove me wrong because
You're wrong.
cool. How would I be
Wrong.
wrong? How would I be wrong about Kamala Harris's plan that she detailed that said was only going to affect people who made over $100 million a year?
Okay. So that has nothing to do with the 1031 exchange.
It literally
She was-
does because she wasn't going to change the rules for capital gains taxes.
Again, wrong. Nemo, you need to find a better co-host.
If you don't prove
You
it to
can't
me
argue.
right now with a source, I'm going to kick you. What's your source?
If you look at
What's your source?
her campaign,
What's her source? No, I want a source from you, not look at her campaign. What is your actual fucking source where she said she was going to change the rules for people not making $100 million a year? Since you're saying that it wasn't that, what's your fucking source? Go. Cat got your tongue? Come off mute and give me the fucking source. God, you got real fucking quiet there, mister. You better find a better co-host. Come on, let's go. What the fuck are you waiting for? What's your source?
again,
Again, I'm waiting for your source, and if you come off mute again and don't give me a source, I'm just going to keep muting you. What is your fucking source for that information?
Harris's campaign.
Harris's campaign didn't say that, and I need you to actually show it to me. Show me.
It actually did.
Good, then show me. I'm waiting.
Give me 1 second. I can.
Good. Then don't come off mute until you have it. Hey, man, what's up?
How's it going?
Oh, delightful.
Okay, I found it.
Cool. Where am I going?
Okay, give me one. It's right here. Give me 1 second.
Yep.
There's two sources. Give me 1 second. The reality of Kamala Harris's plan for the.
No. You tell me where to go and find this information. Yep. So come off mute and you give me the site and the source that I'm going to get this from.
All right, I'll put the link in the chat.
Nope, not in the chat. Just tell me the source. Because
Just
don't
read
put
off the title.
Just read off the title of it and tell me what website it came from. Don't put links in the
Okay.
chat.
Yeah. It's AXIOS.
Axios, yeah,
Yeah.
And what's the title of the article?
The reality of Kamala Harris's plan to tax unrealized capital gains.
Okay, of Kamala Harris. You said it came from her campaign.
Well, I said that there's two
No, hold on.
sources,
You
Jack.
said it came from her campaign. This is an article from Axios. This is not from her campaign. Also, this this is an opinion article. You do realize that, right?
You asked me for a source.
No,
I said I
a
have
source.
two.
A source isn't an opinion article. We would
Nemo,
need.
bro,
Excuse
like
me.
I said,
Excuse me.
find another
Hey,
co-host.
bud. Hey, bud. I'm so sorry. You can try to appeal to Nemo all you want. He's gonna say the exact same thing that I am, which is number one, this is an opinion article. Number two, you just told both of us and all of the 700-ish people that are watching this live right now that it was from her campaign. Neither of those things are true. Oh, let's see here. Within that 100. Oh, sorry.
This
Neil.
doesn't even say
Nope.
what you think it says. Like, this literally reinforces the point, which is that it was only on 100 million in wealth.
In short, it would not apply to most startup founders or investors. If any group should be tweeting mad face emojis, it's top hedge fund managers. Damn, this article literally just proved you wrong. So anyways, you can concede now.
You're wrong again.
Cool, then show me in the article where it says the thing that you're lying about. Here, I'll even put it up on the screen to help you out, bud. Here we go. There it is. Where are we looking? Do you want me to control F and like search within the article for a word to help you out? I can help you. Would you like help? Do you need assistance? I think you do. By the way, the sentence that I just read off was right here in the article. In short, it would not apply to most startup founders or investors. If any group should be tweeting mad face emojis, it's top hedge fund managers. And it literally says here that it's only for 100 million in wealth who do not pay at least a 25% tax rate on their income. Payments can be spread out over subsequent years. Huh.
That's not the 1031 exchange, dipshit.
That literally is.
No, it's not.
That's what a 1031 exchange is. It's when you pay capital gains. That's 1031. That's a 1031, dude.
No, this whole article is about non-realized capital gains, dipshit.
Then why, if you're talking about 1031s, did you bring up this article?
Hey, listen, you fell for the fucking trap, dipshit. You fell for the trap.
Holy shit.
Listen, no.
You activated my trap card. I actually was giving you a source that didn't back up my claim.
Oh my
God.
You
read it.
I cannot fucking wait to clip this. This is going to be one of the funniest fucking things.
Shit.
Holy shit, dude. We were literally just talking about this and you literally think that. By the way, anyone can go back and rewind this on YouTube and watch you say that this is directly related to 1031 exchanges.
And guess what? You fell for it.
And guess what?
You fell for me being a dumbass.
You fell for me being stupid. You fell for me being stupid.
No,
God damn,
bro,
dude. You really suck at this.
You were making an argument as if
it was just a joke, bro.
I wasn't. Exchange. I didn't really. Haha.
Bossed it, dude. You would have known right off the bat that was full of shit.
Do you have like an actual argument?
And you were trying to argue with me,
dipshit,
bro.
Do you have an actual argument?
He doesn't have an actual argument. And by the way, if you do rewind it on YouTube, you'll hear me say exactly what a 1031 exchange is. Because I know exactly what a 1031 exchange is. Do you want me to explain it to you? Do you want me to explain it to you? Because I already said it too. But I'll explain it again. I said it when we started the conversation and you brought up 1031s. I said it's a way to defer capital gains for real estate.
I taught you last time I was up here.
You've never been up here before. I've never seen your username before. And by the way, I know about this because I invest in real estate, you fucking idiot. I've owned 3 properties.
What's your cap rate?
Anyways, are you just gonna
what
get
is
the
your
fuck
cap
out?
rate?
I'm not giving out any personal.
What is it?
I'm not giving out any personal information.
That's not personal.
It absolutely is. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
So,
Yo,
anyways,
no,
now that you got fucking cooked, is there anything else you want to talk about, or do you want to
What
keep
is the
lying about
formula?
1031s?
The formula.
Do you want to keep lying about 1031s?
What's the formula?
Do you
for
want to keep lying about
the cap rate?
1031s? Do you want to
What's
keep
the
lying
formula?
about 10? I just told you.
Exactly. You
Oh
don't
my
know.
God! Do you want me to explain it to everybody here? Its cap rate is net operating income divided by current market value. Anyways, it's been nice talking to you, you fucking moron. God damn, you suck.
Wow. That was a new one, I have to say. That was a new one.
Cooked himself. It's like the lobster crawled into the pot.
Right? And then was like, haha, you can't win the debate because I lost it myself.
He asked me at the beginning. I don't know if you heard it because I know you came in like a minute or two after somebody. He asked me. He's like, you don't even know what I was like, yeah, it's when you reinvest. It's like when you reinvest your money from real estate, like. And then he thinks that I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? What? Curry? Okay, let's see. Is that somebody we need to bring? Guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to come up and have a conversation with Nemo and I. If you're over here on TikTok, what you can do is you can hop in the box and you can request up. Oh, thank you for inviting them. I appreciate it, friend. Or if you're over on the tube, you can call in. That number is above my head. It's also pinned in the chat. Also, we're going to reset that gift goal. Appreciate you guys helping out with the gift goal. Please, not only help out with the gift goal, but do the same for Nemo. Let's run him up as well. If you can do both of those things, it absolutely helps keep us riding on the FYP. So it would be greatly appreciated. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. But we do want to have some ops to talk to, and hopefully, now Curry, come on up, bud. I know you want to hide in the chat, but let's see what else here. Grizzly, I see you there. Let me just check. I think we might have another op here. Just give me 1 sec. Okay. Melman, hi. Did you vote for Donald Trump? Melman? Okay, guess not. We got a couple of
So there's 637 people. And my question is, why do we only have 27.23K taps? That's not very good, guys.
I mean,
we should be doing a little bit better.
We could be doing a little bit better. I mean, we did just get started like 20 minutes ago, but we could definitely be doing
so
better.
they're not doing too bad. They're not doing too bad.
We could be doing better, Grizzly. We could be doing better, friend. Yeah, absolutely. So, for sure, bud. For sure. But listen.
But you are doing really good. I did like that. You kind of owned that guy. I was watching that whole thing. I was like, man, what is he even trying to do? MAGA is just off the rails.
Yeah, that was a good one. Honestly, that reminded me of Fezzik in Princess Bride. I kind of have expected to be like, you fell for the second most common blunder, the first of which is never start a land war in Asia, but the second most common is never get involved in a duel with the Sicilian when death is on the line. I kind of expected for it to go that way, but it didn't. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
The reason that I switched to more moderate, and so the reason I switched to more moderate, so I could see both sides, and the reason I'm leaning more towards moderate Democrat, now, and less Republican, is because the Republicans are more, I think, harsher than the Democrat side. Now, they're
Yeah.
the Republicans are a lot harsher now.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, they definitely are. They've gone in a totally different direction. But oh my god, that's so fucking cute. That's amazing. Um, but yeah, man. Listen, I appreciate it, and I appreciate the PSA. We're gonna try to see if we can get some other Trumpers up here, but I appreciate you, Grizzly. Okay, I appreciate you, and you
No
can come
problem.
back and you can be disappointed later if people don't get those taps up. Look, they've already almost doubled them. Look, so they're listening to you. Okay?
Yeah, so they definitely are. All right, I'll talk to you later.
I appreciate you, bud. Take care.
You too.
And Jacob, hey man, what's up?
Hey, I was just scrolling by. I saw that you were live. I don't know when the last time I came to say hi was. I think it's like been a bit. But yeah, I'm just checking in, see how everything's going. If you guys are actually getting MAGA or it's been kind of a drought.
Well, we got just had our first guest, but we're gonna try to see if we can get some more. Real quick, I wanted to ask, how was your taping? Did it go well?
Dude, it was so fun. It was actually way more fun than I expected. I got up for about 10 minutes. I got some decent time.
Oh, good.
I'm like 90% sure that I'll be getting put into the episode. But there's always like that 10% chance that they have to cut some people. I don't think I'm gonna get cut. But the episode should be out in like mid-August.
Awesome.
And yeah, so I'm gonna be doing like a watch party on my live, and it's gonna be really fun. So yeah, will I go back? I don't know. I'm still considering whether or not I want to get as deeply involved in the debate space. Because if it's a step up, right? For a 19-year-old kid, so I'm trying to take it a little slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On, like the projection. So yeah, but it was pretty exciting, very good. And hopefully I might go back in like 3 months or so.
Okay, man. Well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad to hear that. I'll be very curious to see well, number one, if you get on, because I'm hopeful that you get on, but I have a strong curiosity about this whole thing, so I'm very very curious to see how it all went for you. So absolutely.
What do you mean?
No, I mean I'm just curious. My curiosity is piqued. I want to see the episode. I want to see how it all went. Because you have to. Those of you guys who don't know, Jacob has to sign an NDA, so a lot of us are in the dark until the whole thing comes out. So
I've DM'd both of you guys the important stuff. Honestly, in regards to like. And based on the person, everything was predictable. Like, the reason why I knew it was that person was because I like the topics that they gave me. So realistically, like, you guys do know like a lot compared to most things. But yeah, I mean, the recording was very relaxed, very casual. Everybody was very, very nice. But yeah, I mean, it went very well. It was very entertaining. I think I did well, debate wise. I would have preferred to maybe have some more substance, but all he essentially did was, concede everything. So
I was going to ask about that. I'm curious.
So Yeah.
if he brought his A game or not.
No, definitely did not. Matt might know this, but most people don't. Republicans committed voter fraud in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And the person I worked on that, like I worked on the ballot challenge, and we were very upset how nobody was bringing it to national attention because they literally like put signatures of dead people onto signature sheets. And I brought that up to him, and he just said, "Yeah, they should be in jail. They should be in jail. They should go to jail right now." And that's kind of all he did for the entire 7 minutes that I was up with him. He had no response.
Yeah, of course he didn't. Of course, and they, yes, as somebody pointed out in the chat, which is correct, they still lost every single county in Massachusetts. They can't even do voter fraud right. So
Yep.
man, they
A guy got convicted of voter fraud in like Wisconsin too, like literal voter fraud, a Republican. Is pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
I will leave y'all be. I hope the rest of the live goes well. I will let you guys know the release date when I have it. But it should be like a few weeks mid-August or something like that.
Well, we're all very excited, and I encourage everyone to check that out when it comes out. It's going to be lots of fun. So
Yeah.
we're looking forward to it, man. And go Sox, 13 in a row. Let's go.
Yes. Well, is it 14 now? Did they win today?
I didn't catch actually tonight. So
Red Sox. Well, they started 2 hours ago, so the game is probably over by now. They won. 14 game win streak. If we win one more game, we're gonna tie the win streak that we had, the longest ever in Red Sox history, which was in 1945. So
yeah, that'd be fucking wild. So, but well, listen, man, I appreciate you, and we'll be on the lookout for your episode, man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you later on.
Yeah. Have a good night, guys.
Later, man. Well, that'll be fun. That's fun. Thanks, real quick to Charles. It says, "Hey Matt, just want to let you know your bio is still saying to request the song. I changed it. Don't know, stupid TikTok. I changed it. But thank you for letting me know. I don't understand why. Freaking TikTok. It's so annoying. Guys, once again, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd like you to hop in the box. Let's have a conversation. We would like to have a chat with you. If you are over on the tube or on Twitch, you can give a ring. The phone number is right above my head, or it's pinned in the chat over on the tube. So, yeah, come on, let's have a conversation. I'm going to try to re-update this thing. I don't understand why it didn't work before.
So there's this clip going around of what's her name? Democrat. Is it Haley Sherman? I think is her last name. In Michigan. Hold on, I got her name here somewhere. Stevens.
Okay. 1 second. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
43, Texas.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
I support the president because hoping he'll get his stuff together. I just have a quick question. I'm looking into Talrico. Is the Talrico for Texas website or Giffords? Like, what is a credible site to look at, in your opinion, for looking into my local candidate, Talrico? I'm trying to get like what his policies are, like what his policy, not like some bullshit from Fox. You know what I'm saying?
Go to his website, which would be jamestallarico.com.
Right on. All right, man. All right, thank you, fellas. I appreciate you. Good luck.
Vote blue.
We'll see. It depends on how his gun rights. That's my main concern as a Texan.
He can't do anything. He literally can't do anything to change your gun rights. And if you don't vote for him, you're literally going to be voting for someone who is an absolute guttural piece of shit, because that's Ken Paxton.
I don't want to vote for Paxton because he's staunchly opposed to like marijuana, and that's I'm not good with that. What I've read on I was on Tallarico for Texas, like skimming before I called.
Okay.
And and it sounds like he's pro marijuana, but Paxton's affairs and his stealing the pin, that doesn't. I don't really care about all that, but him being like so anti pot, that kind of bugs me, But I don't want to.
Didn't he get pardoned too? Like he was found guilty of something. Like was it corruption or some shit?
Like he beat the rap on something, and he sucks. But so does Cornyn. They're Quakers.
Cornyn's out now. Like it's going to be Paxton.
I wouldn't mind go for dip, but it's like my guns. It's like, but if you're, hey, I'll take you on good faith. If he's not going to mess with our guns, like try to do like some kind of what's fuzzy is like the requirement for proper storage. I can't see the details.
I wouldn't worry about the guns thing. So I went to his site, jamestalarico.com, at the very top part, which if you're doing it on your phone, it'll look a bit different, but there's a section that's says issues. And I mean, it's all the different things. Guns are not listed anywhere in here. So,
but actually, Nemo, if you go to public safety and justice, because I agree, because I was trying to find it too. You have to go to public safety and justice, and he's got a whole thing about here. And he posted up a few weeks ago. Constituent named John sent me an angry message about guns. He's a dues-paying member of the NRA, an avid gun enthusiast. Instead of fighting online, we decided to meet for coffee and to listen to each other.
Then
he talks about, and he says, and he even says in here, protect the Second Amendment while protecting our neighbors from gun violence. Establish universal background checks. Prioritize the prosecution of firearm traffickers who are illegally flooding our communities with guns that get into the hands of criminals. Require firearms to be securely stored around children in the home, and raise the age to purchase semi-automatic rifles with certain military-style features like high-capacity magazines.
I'm good with like half that, like the 18 to 21. I'm cool with that because that doesn't affect me. And then the trafficking thing, I'm good with that. But like the background checks, requiring background, that means you can't sell it like to a friend or a colleague, or requiring, that's kind of like a concern of mine. And then the safe storage, like what does that mean? Is that a trigger lock, which they already give you with every gun you buy? Or do you have to have like a safe or something? And it's like safes, I got a safe, but safes are expensive, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I going to be in violation of law for keeping it in my console or my cabinet?
But
no.
No.
Wait, is Texas constitutional carry?
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't get in trouble for that.
Well, you know what?
Even in a situation where something was passed regarding safe storage, you still wouldn't get in trouble for that.
And I'm thinking, how would they know without coming in and checking? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's after the fact and shit went. Well, either way, you made me feel a lot better.
But
I'm like 90% Tallarico November. So I appreciate. Thank you for your candor. I'll cut you guys loose.
All right. If you ever want to talk any more about it, or you have more questions, please feel free to give us a ring back. We would be happy to talk more about it. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to get off the line without getting beat up too bad. I'm the anti-union naval contractor that called a few nights ago. So I've got mixed opinions on things, but that was yesterday or the other day. This is today, so I think we're good. I want to end on a good note. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, if you vote for Tallarico, we'll ignore all the other stuff. How about that?
All right, man. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
Take
Bye-bye.
care.
Good enough.
I'll take it. But I mean, you're far more. I mean, as an owner, I mean, you're obviously far more knowledgeable. But to me, wouldn't that only come into play really, it only comes into play that if something happens, right? Like, it would have to be a situation where there's an incident, and then they look into it, and they're like, "Oh, you didn't properly secure your blah blah blah. You didn't do this or you didn't do that," and so that would have to be the situation. So I don't think that the enforcement on that shit would be, that'd be weird.
Dude, that would violate so many, I mean, that would, if there was a requirement to check your house before you could, I guess, own the weapon, that would get run up the chain to the Supreme Court. There's no way.
There's no way. There's no way. But I mean, we have to figure out a way to close those loopholes, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, to be clear, that's just the safe storage thing. As far as universal background checks, I'm all for that. Because that's really the main one of the big ones that most people will agree with. And also raising the age. I mean, as far as ARs go, and I say this as somebody who, I like ARs, raising that to 21, perfectly sensible. No problem with that.
Yeah. John, hello. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I voted for Trump.
Oh, it's our Canadian friend who thinks everyone in China is white.
I'm from Malibu. It's the guys that think China's a nice.
Sure you are, you goofball.
It's the guys that think China's a nice country.
Oh, sure, eh? No one said that. What we said is that China is a socialist country.
A nice socialist country.
Anyways, we're not here to relitigate everything stupid that you said the other night. So, do you want to talk about something else, or did you just want to?
You said China's a nice country. You said China's a nice country, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Nemo thinks China is a nice country.
Does Nemo, does China have a larger middle class than the United States?
Substantially.
That's weird. That's crazy. And they have better.
Yeah, they have more people. And who told you that?
And they have better health. No, it's per capita. You fucking moron. They
have an authority.
And also, don't they have better
Is it
health
authoritarian?
But if you're just going to interrupt me every time that I'm trying to talk, can we have a conversation like adults? Or I'm going to guess not, because I'm trying to talk to Nemo for a moment here. Just calm down, Chief. I know you went skiing before. Bud, you went skiing before you came up here. Just relax. Take your boots off for a minute. Chill by the fire. Relax. Anyways, Nemo. Also,
China.
The thing is that when we talk about them, they have much cheaper healthcare than we do, which means that more people have access to healthcare, which means that they have a better middle class than we do. Obviously, China has issues, but to do this whole excuse me, do you have any impulse control? But
they have an authority.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna drop you if you can't control yourself, Sonny. Anyways. So, like I was saying, we don't agree. I mean, you and I don't agree with everything the Chinese government does. There's a lot of things that they do that we don't agree with. But to paint them with such a broad brush is reductive and silly. Don't you agree?
Fully agree. Yeah. There's definitely things surrounding freedom of speech, privacy in China that I am not a fan of.
Does China have any diversity in their population, or is it all Chinese people? It's all Chinese people, dude.
It's not
It's not a diverse country.
Okay.
They have an authoritarian government.
Who cares?
They don't have free elections.
Okay.
They have social media, computer,
Social
internet
media computers.
bans.
Bans.
Dude, you guys are crazy, bro.
No.
China, he says. He says China. They crush dissent. They crush dissent.
Okay.
You're.
He doesn't even remember what the discussion was on Friday anyway. He doesn't even remember why he brought that up. He just wanted to know about socialist countries. And
you said Sweden, Norway, Switzerland. Those are all white countries.
Except for the fact that they.
And then you said China.
Hold on. They're majority.
China's all.
Bud, is China full of white people?
What color are they, Matt?
Is China full of white people?
What color
is China full of white people?
What color are they?
They're not white as far as we're concerned in America.
Are they black?
In America, are
they
white?
Black?
No, they're not that
brown.
either. They're not.
Are they black or
Bud, it's not a zero-sum game. In America, we have multiple categories for race.
I know you don't want to say.
Bud, we have. It's not white or black. We have multiple categories.
Turn on my camera. Turn on my camera.
You can't turn on your camera. Thank God. You don't have access.
Give me access.
I can't give you access. TikTok has to give you access.
Really? I just want to show you what Malibu Beach looks like. Call me. Dude.
Oh,
so
okay.
why are socialist countries not diverse?
We all know.
Why are socialist countries not diverse?
Anyways, before we move
Can you name a nice socialist country that is diverse?
Anyways, before we move any further, you need to calm down. This is the U.S. Census Bureau. This is the U.S. Census Bureau. Here are the categories that the U.S. Census Bureau has
So what color are Asian people, Matt?
Excuse me. If you don't stop talking, I'm going to drop you.
You can't.
need to. I'm literally answering the question right now.
What color are they?
If you don't stop talking, I will answer the question. Stop talking.
What color are they, Matt?
I'm not going to answer the question until you remain on mute and stop talking. And when you do that, I will answer the question.
Goofball.
Oh, nope. I'm not going to answer. You have to actually stay on mute and be quiet, and then I will answer the question. So stay there and be a good boy and stay on mute, and then I'll answer your question because I literally have it up on the screen to explain it to you. Okay. Now that you've stayed on mute and you've been a good boy, here are the categories from the U.S. Census Bureau. In America, this is how we classify people. There's white, which is a person having origins in any of the original peoples of Europe, the Middle East, or North Africa. Black or African American, which is a person having origins in any of the black racial groups of Africa. American Indian or Alaska Native, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of North or South America, including Central America, and who maintains tribal affiliation or community attachment.
China is all Chinese people, Matt. That's my point.
And lastly, Asian.
Zero diversity.
Asian, a person having origins in any of the original peoples of the Far East, Southeast Asia, or the Indian subcontinent, including, for example, Cambodia, China, India, Japan, Korea, Malaysia, Pakistan, the Philippine Islands.
You didn't answer.
I literally just did because in the American Census Bureau, they don't fall under white or black. We don't classify them as a color. They're just Asian. And the fact that you want to call them a color is racist.
Do we need black?
Anyways, do you have anything else? Because this is one of the dumbest conversations that I think I've had ever. So do you have anything else that you want to talk about now that I've completely fucked you up on this?
Sure. You tell me.
Anyways, do you want to talk about something different? Because this is dumb.
Sure. Thank you for supporting the career establishment politicians because mainstream media told you to, Matt. You are a good boy, Matt. Look at you. Carrying the water of the career politicians. Good job.
What career politicians?
Who do you endorse, Matt?
What career politicians?
Who do you endorse, Matt?
But I am literally here to ask you why you still support Donald Trump. Why do you support a career politician?
Sure, because
why are you supporting all of the career politicians on the right? You voted for nobody but career politicians.
Career politicians hate Trump. You goofball.
Wrong. He's been a career politician now for over a decade. He is
He's
a
career
politician. Yep. He's run for
over
president 3 times. Yep. He is now a career
Do you know a job?
politician. Yep. He's a career politician.
Really?
Yep.
You're a goofball, man.
That's called having a career. If you're in a job for 10 years, is that a career?
You're saying that career is...
If you're in a job for 10 years, is that a career?
No.
It's not.
You have it not when you...
So if you're in a job for 10 years, that's not a career?
Dude, his...
I can't wait to clip that
job
one
is a
too. This is amazing. You're
businessman.
gold. So wait a second. If he's a businessman, then why does he keep running for president? If he's not a career politician, why does he keep running for president?
Because your politicians...
Actually, he also ran for president in the year 2000. He ran for president in the year 2000. He also got himself involved in politics. Bud, you really suck at this. Also, you're really annoying.
Nemo likes China.
Bud.
Nemo thinks...
I know you have a crush on Nemo, but he doesn't like you back. He has a girlfriend, okay?
Matt, how about you?
I know. Anyways, I understand. You really suck at this. The only thing that you have is you just have your ad homs and because you can't talk about policy. You can't talk about anything. You can't talk about anything.
Sure, let's talk about
If you want to talk about policy, why don't you explain to everybody why you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026? Talk about actual policy. What policies do you use that Donald Trump supports?
Sure, we're trying to get the Save America Act passed, where you have to have a
Go.
voter ID.
Good boy. You're a good boy. Very good.
You think you should have to present an ID to vote in an election, Matt?
To present at the time that you vote? No.
Correct.
Do I think that you need?
No.
Do I think that you need Do I think that you need an ID?
Why not, Matt?
Bud, if you interrupt me while I'm answering the question, it doesn't work. I'm literally in the middle of answering your fucking question.
Hey, let's hear it.
Stop interrupting. I'm in the middle of answering your fucking question. Anyways, at the point of voting, no, you don't need that because you've already shown ID to vote. Bud, this is your last warning. If you interrupt me one more time while I'm answering a question, I'm just going to kick you. I am literally trying to answer your questions, and you keep interrupting me. Stop interrupting me. Anyways, no, at the point of voting, you don't need to do that because you've already shown that you're a citizen and you've already identified yourself previously. That's why you don't need to do that. And we've shown definitively from multiple sources that there is no voter fraud that is happening because in the last, I don't know. Yep, absolutely. So in the last 40 plus years, okay, I'm done.
You're a goofball, Matt.
Yeah, I'm just done. You're done. I can't anymore. I tried. I know, guys. I know. Yes, John, you were completely cooked. And you'll never come back again. Bye-bye. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 46. I voted in Virginia.
Okay. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
Well, before I answer, can I just set some ground rules? Is that all right?
Nope. Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
See, this is why you run.
Anyways, guys, keep those requests coming. If you voted for Donald Trump, hop in the box. Let's have a chat. Let's see what we got here. I want to say thank you to our friend Wesley. Thank you, Wesley, so much over on the tube. Oh, hold on, we got a call. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I did. Why do you censor everyone on your show? You just keep creating an echo chamber.
Actually, that's not what happens. What happens is if I'm trying to have a conversation and trying to answer somebody and they just continually interrupt me, I'm not going to platform that. I tried numerous times to just simply have a normal conversation. I asked that person to stop interrupting me, I don't know, about 50 times, and they kept doing it. And finally, I decided to kick them. So if you'd like to have a conversation, with me and Nemo, you can do that or you can leave. Which is it?
You realize you cut him off at least 400.
Anyways, thank you to our friend Wesley. It says, hi, Matt and Nemo. I'm sorry, what part of I don't want to talk to you? It seems like you can't handle having a conversation. Good, bud, stop. I don't want to talk to you. You can't handle talking to us. If you're starting out the conversation by crashing out about the last guest, it seems like you got a problem. Anyways, thank you to our friend Wesley for the 20 on the tube. Says, hi, Matt and Nemo. I'm sitting on my porch watching my favorite show. Please tell Nemo his voice is scaring the baby skunk that lives under my porch. No hate. I still think Nemo should narrate audiobooks. Much love as always. Tammy, I just saw that. Thank you. W's Tammy, we'll bank that. We'll bank that for another time. I appreciate you, Tammy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. To the guy that just wanted to call in, if you want to have a conversation, you can. That guy didn't want to have a conversation. He just wanted to continue to overtalk and call me a goofball or say funny things to Nemo or insulting things or whatever. That's not a conversation. There are no ground rules to set. If you can have a conversation about policy and about Donald Trump, we can have a conversation back. We routinely do it. It sounds to me like you are just a whiny-ass little bitch and you can't have a normal conversation with somebody, and that's why you had to call up and tone police us about it. So I would say this is not the space for you. You need a safe space. Anyways, Nemo, we were talking before I don't know, a little while. We wanted to bring something up, and you got interrupted. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh yeah. So Haley Stevens. Right now in Michigan, you got the Democratic primary going on for the Senate. And you got Abdul El Sayed, who fucking awesome, versus Haley Stevens, AIPAC puppet. So that's a thing. AIPAC is pouring millions into this race. There is a shit ton of money going into this race. And for whatever reason, I guess they landed on Haley Stevens, who she's currently in the House, and she's making a bid for the Senate. So there's this clip that's been going around. Now, I'll give it to Abdul El Sayed. He has said, "Hey guys, don't just don't make fun of her voice. Don't make fun of her. We should just stick to policy." He's taken above the higher ground on this.
Hold on. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I voted in Virginia and 36. Do you really not think that you're creating an echo chamber on this channel?
Why do you still support Donald Trump as of July 2026?
I support Donald Trump because he would never censor anybody and be a little pussy and hide his ideas.
Be the change that
if
you want to
Donald
see
Trump
in the
was
world,
to ever
dude.
go around censoring people, that would be... See, you're censoring me now. You're just trying to laugh over
We're
me
not
because you're
censoring
scared
you.
of the point. You're being a
scared of the
coward.
point.
You are scared of the point. That's why you're laughing over me.
Be the change that you want to see in the world. Do you want to have a conversation or not?
You create an echo chamber. Hey, excuse me.
Do you want to have
I'm
a conversation,
talking now.
dude?
I'm trying to have a conversation. You're laughing over me, trying to silence me, creating an echo chamber. That's the point. The left always does this. Anyone brings up an intellectual point, they get scared. They try to silence it. They try to moral police. They try name calling. They call anyone a bigot and a lunatic because they are scared. They are scared of actual facts, scared of actual policies, and only live in echo chambers.
Okay, so now that you got that out of your system, let's do actual facts and actual policy.
Okay, when has Donald Trump ever censored anybody?
Donald Trump has threatened to strip the FCC licenses of CBS, ABC, and one other one, I think maybe NBC, because of reporting that was critical of him. He complained about CBS airing an interview with Kamala Harris right before the election that in his characterization was that it was heavily edited and completely changed her position, even though Donald Trump then went on to have an interview with 60 Minutes, CBS, and it was heavily edited as well. It was fake news when Kamala did it, but apparently Donald Trump, it's okay. And so he threatened to strip their licenses. He's also ejected the Associated Press from the Oval Office due to them not being willing to refer to it as the Gulf of America after he made that silly attempt at changing a name. Donald Trump has also said on multiple occasions that he thinks it should be illegal for news outlets to report critically on him. And he is the most litigious person in America when it comes to any type of reporting that is anything other than heaps of praise. So, yeah, that's
so
how
he's
Donald Trump is pro-censorship.
Okay.
And also,
Right.
before we get into anything, you're like,
Echo
oh, well, that's
chamber.
your. I'm literally just adding on a point to explain to you that before you say that's
Yeah,
just
you're not
your.
letting me rebuttal to that conversation. It's an echo
I am
chamber.
just
But go
adding
ahead.
on
Continue the echo chamber.
adding on a sentence to what Nemo said, and I was just going to say that before you say, "Hey, that's just your opinion," he was found to have violated the First Amendment 3 times in federal court just in the last year and a half alone. So actually, federal judges have found that he violated the First Amendment. That's all I was going to say. Sorry, my bad, man.
Right. So again, an echo chamber because you don't want to listen to my opinion on
We're listening to you.
We're
opposition
listening to you right now. I stopped
You are
talking
not.
and we're
You're
listening
talking
to
over me
you.
right
Rebut.
now. I'm trying.
We're not.
rebut.
Yo,
We're
you
listening
literally
to
just gave
you.
3
Say what you
paragraphs.
want to
Rebut.
say.
I'm trying to talk. Can I talk now?
Stop being sensitive.
That's why
Rebut.
this is an echo chamber. I'm not
Stop
allowed
whining.
to talk.
Rebut what was said to you.
It's not whining. Here's the
You're
rebuttal.
literally whining, dude.
Donald Trump.
You are whining. Stop whining.
I'm not
and just
whining.
rebut
You're
the
the one
fucking
who's
point.
censoring me. First of all, Donald
This
Trump
is not
has always
censorship.
been a. Yes, it is. That's the difference here. You guys don't understand what censorship is. Donald Trump is sued for defamation. Donald Trump has attacked news medias that
None
are
of
lying
those
about
things
him.
are.
Yeah.
None of those things are related to
Excuse
the
me,
First
that's
Amendment.
called
Excuse
being-
me.
you're censoring me.
Excuse me. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here and don't call back. Like I am not doing this. Fuck you and fuck that entire conversation. None of what you just said was related to anything that Nemo said or that I said. You can't even rebut. You are literally just a fucking child. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Don't call back.
I'm not whining. Now let me whine about how you censor me.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me respond. I stopped talking. I just wanted to point out that he was found in federal court to violated the First Amendment. That's all. God damn. We're the snowflakes? Holy shit. Gyro, hi. Are you a Trump supporter? Not bad. Like 5 or 6 out of 10. Hey, Erika. Hey, friend. Like 5 or 6 out of 10. Still, salsa version and the reggae version still better.
Do love me some anime intros.
Yeah, that's true. True. Nothing's ever going to beat Cowboy Bebop. This motherfucker. What the fuck should we do with this?
Over under on how fast he's going to whine. I'm saying first 30 seconds.
All right, you do it. You do it. Ready?
Bring it on. Hello.
Oh wait, no, he hung up. I tried to answer it. I tried to answer it. Him. I tried. I answered the call. I don't know. Oh, 5 seconds. Yeah.
Call back, whiner.
Oh wait, we got another one. Let's see what we got. What do we got this time? Okay, all right. You know, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, okay. He'll call back the hole he just put in the wall wasn't enough. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back to talking about Michigan then. You sent me a video.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Haley Stevens, this is a short clip. Haley Stevens was, I don't know, given some kind of rally speech thing recently and gave whatever this is.
All right. Let's see.
I am going to be working on our behalf. I am going to be telling the stories on our behalf. And you better believe I'm going to be doing it with a little bit of joy, a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of energy, and a little bit of stick it to them. Because that's the Michigan way.
Uh-huh.
I am going to be working on our behalf.
I didn't think that was real. I thought, there's no way. This is just weird. This is just that kind of faux tough guy speak that you hear from like Scrappy Dappy Doo, or I don't know, someone who's supposed to be a tough guy in like a TV show that has to also remain G-rated. And so like, it's like, why I oughta, I'll show them who's boss. Like, what is wrong with you?
That is so. Okay. This is not a knock on our friends from the Midwest. This is not a knock on you, but like that is very like what it feels like she's doing. It's like she's over exaggerating that.
Yeah.
Like I have no problem with somebody from the Midwest. I have no problem with somebody with that accent or anything like that, or somebody who's enthusiastic. None of those things are a problem. But it feels like she is over exaggerating it. And it's like trying to be like I'm the most Michigan that you could be, you guys, you know? And it's like
she's gonna be holding some hot dish while she's sitting there talking about it or whatever. Like, wait, is it hot dish or is it deep dish?
She's got she's bringing a casserole or whatever the fuck, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, Aaron, she's not the Republican. She's the Democrat, who's running against Abdullah Sayed in the primary.
Yeah, she is the establishment one. So to be clear, primary's going on, right? Abdullah Sayed, fucking awesome, love him. 10 out of 10 aura. Dude knows how to answer even the most loaded questions. And he's got Bernie Sanders level discipline when it comes to just sticking to the message. and not getting baited. He's a boss. Also a good looking dude. He can dance, and he's a doctor, so that's cool. Yeah, overall solid. Very progressive. Definitely someone who could carry the mantle of what Bernie has been pushing. And his the thing that the establishment has been nailing with him is, well, you're Muslim and you are also not for Israel forever and ever, amen. And so isn't that bad? Basically just a rehash of what they did with Zohar Mamdani.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically that. So anyway, he's running in the Democratic primary. Haley Stevens, who is that SNL skit that we just watched, she is the one that AIPAC is backing. She is the AIPAC candidate, which, I mean, I would have expected more from AIPAC. You know, we're talking about an operation that has unlimited money, and you're telling me that you couldn't find someone that knows how to act normal?
It's given like shit like that, videos like that. Like that's the kind of clip. Like she could get Howard Dean. Like she can get deaned. For those of you who are not aware of the Howard Dean situation, that was a time when yelling the wrong way could get your entire political life ruined. Yeah, you know that sort of a thing. All right, hold on. We got a couple of what we got here. Let's see what we got. Mocha Joe. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? That was pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Trissy. Hi, did you vote for Donald Trump? I think we might have been in the shower with somebody.
The Howard Dean scream is it is from before my time. It was in 2004. So looking back on this is fucking quaint. This is from the Democratic primary because he was trying to get a presidential run off the ground in 2004. This is him at a rally, and this is what did it. This right here.
And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House.
That was it.
That ended his campaign. It was a different time, man. It was a different time. Real quick, I know, Erika, right? Right? What the fuck happened? We used to be a proper country where shit like that was embarrassing enough where people were like, no. And now here we are. I need to say thank you real quick. Thank you to Charles. Says, hey, forgot to ask this. Just curious if you have any thoughts on the flock camera stuff. The flock cameras are the ones that check license places, Nemo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But is
Yeah.
there something new that's going on that I'm not aware of?
So, flock cameras have been around for a bit. There's been a lot of stories recently, and I think there may have been something else that happened very recently. But part of the reason why they're coming back up into conversation, they have been used to basically stalk people because again, it's plate readers. And so police departments have literally used this to stalk people. And by departments, I mean some bastard that is employed by the police that is, I don't know, upset about his ex will use the system to track the movements of an ex and like a coworker. And I mean, these are actual court cases. This isn't just me making shit up. They're actual court cases. There was this one case where it was that dude was pissed that his ex left him, and he was suspicious of his coworker, so he tracked the movements of his ex and his coworker using flock cameras at work. He got busted doing that, and he was fired for misconduct, which that's rare for police, so all right. What makes it wilder is that the detective that figured out that he was doing this, the detective whose job it was to investigate and build a case against this guy using flock cameras for this reason, then went on to use flock cameras for that same reason. The detective who busted the guy did the thing that the guy did after he busted the guy. This is real.
Yay for the police state.
And so these cameras have been put everywhere. And they've been used also by ICE to, I don't know, terrorize people. Yeah. And they've also been the target at protests. People not destroying them. Yeah. They're really just kind of, fixing them out of the goodness of their hearts with blunt objects.
Real quick, thank you to Eric on the tube. He says, can we set up a winometer on the screen? And then you said split with Nemo. You want me to split the $1.99 with him? I mean, I will. It's a little difficult, but okay, fine. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you to Wesley on the tube. He says, I'm from Michigan. I've never heard it pronounced Michigan. I can't even do it the way that she did. I haven't been everywhere in my state, but that felt weird. Much love. Thank you, Wesley. And then thank you to Midwest Progressive. It says, hot dishes, Minnesota. Deep dishes, Chicago pizza. Casserole is Michigan and Wisconsin. Careful, fellas. This is near and dear to my heart. I said casserole. I want to point out, I said casserole. I knew it was casserole. We got there. Okay, so just throwing it out there. And then thank you to Jax. Says, check out the video of Abdul chanting USA at Jake Lang. Yeah, actually, we should. We should watch that, and then we should compare it to. The fucking the Unfuck America tour. I don't know what the fuck that they're doing, but they posted a video being like, Abdul El-Sayed platformed Jake Lang. It was like, no, they didn't. No, he didn't. That's not what happened. He literally just crashed the rally. He crashed the rally, and then they fucking kicked him out. In fact, we're going to show you right now. So this is what happened. So Jake Lang, here we go. There we go. show you guys this. So this is what happened at the rally. Okay, he wasn't invited there. It wasn't anything. This is what happened.
We have to win a majority in the House, and we have to win a majority in the Senate.
He's just standing over there and screaming, and they're trying to get rid of him.
Against an administration that is hell-bent on tearing down in 4 years what it took this country 250 years to build.
There. That's. Oh no, that's. You know what, Tammy, you're right. This isn't. That's not the right, because I was waiting for them to start chanting, and that's a different. This is actually a different one, because this was another. That was another one. Hold on, I've got it here, I believe. Sorry about that. Here it is.
Why are you persecuting?
That's my bad. This is the correct one. That was actually a different one, but here's another one that he tried to crash, and this is what happened.
We're gonna clamp him out. USA! USA!
The reason I wanted to clap him out to USA is because he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate AG. He don't even hate you. You know what he hates? He hates America. He hates the idea of what America was always supposed to be. Of the people, by the people, and for the people. Where it should not matter the color of your skin, should not matter how you pray, should not matter who you love, that you can be fully and 100% America. He hates that America. He wants America to be small. He wants America to be like him. He wants America to be hateful. He wants America to be a place that does not include.
So there was that, right? Just absolutely amazing. And then you had this. I want to show you our friend. I want to show you our friend Matt, because I really liked his video on this. So, please. And if you just give me 1 second, I'm going to make sure that... Okay, that should be good. All right, so this is... check this one out.
Michigan U.S. Senate candidate Abdul El-Sayed just platformed January 6er Jake Lang. So let's talk about it.
All right, I know I said I was only going to say that one thing about the Unfuck America tour, but Z, you have lost your ever-loving goddamn mind. That's your fucking take? That's your fucking take. Let's compare the two fucking examples that you presented here, Z. This is when Jake Lang showed up at Abdul El-Sayed's event, how he handled it.
The reason I wanted to clap him out to USA is because he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate AG. He don't even hate you. You know what he hates? He hates America.
Let's see how you handled Jake Lang showing up at your fucking event.
It's Jake Lang.
Oh, man.
Pardon J6er.
In the belly of the beast.
He has entered
Jake.
the chat.
God bless you. Jake, God bless, guys. Good job. Jake, God bless. God bless you.
Z, good to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Did you spot the fucking difference, Z? Did you spot the fucking difference? How Jake Lang had to be sneaky and get into Abdul El-Sayed's fucking event, and you shook his fucking hand, said it's nice to fucking meet you and I'm glad you're here. Do you see the fucking difference, Z? You're gonna drag Abdul El-Sayed into your fucking stupidness, all for a fucking grift? For a fucking grift, Z? For a fucking grift? And I know it's not like the biggest fucking thing, but Polymarket partner, Z? Are you fucking serious? Polymarket.
Guys, I cannot believe...
Anyways, not that commenting on any of that stuff. I just wanted to point out that before anyone's like, "Oh, it was that is embarrassing as fuck." All the W's for that Matt, for USMC Angry Vet, because he's fucking baller. And that was an excellent video on his part, putting those two things together. So, anyways,
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, fuck Z and fuck the Fuck America tour. Like that's just, oh man, that's the whole like dishonest bullshit. Yeah, you don't shake hands with Nazis.
Well, you don't shake hands with Nazis, and then you don't fucking like lot like Abdul Assad just platformed Jake Lang. Let's talk about like platformed. He snuck into his rally, and then they kicked him out. That's not platforming anybody. Hey, Bill, what's up, buddy? That's not platforming anyone. Fuck off.
To the people that are asking who Z is, Z is the name of the woman at the start of that video, the blonde woman. She headed the Fuck America tour, the Unfuck America tour, and is ostensibly supposed to be a liberal or whatever the fuck. Yeah, nah.
Yeah. Fucking wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, if you're a Trump supporter, we'd like you to get in the box and have a conversation with us. If you are over on the Tube or on Twitch, you can call in. That number is above my head, or you can call in. It's also pinned in the chat over there. Please make sure that you continue to take care of Nemo. That helps us cycle through the FYP. Also, please help take care of the live goal. That helps as well. We really appreciate you guys doing all of those things. Amber, you're not connecting. I know that you're not MAGA. Oh wait, no, you did just connect. Hey, Amber. Hey, how's it going?
Can I just have 2 minutes?
Sure. What's up, friend?
Today is the 14-year anniversary of the Aurora Theater massacre. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get emotional.
It's okay.
I'm very good friends with. Sorry. I'm very good friends with Sandy and Lonnie Phillips, who founded the organization Survivors Empowered when their daughter Jessie was taken there. And they are one of the only national grassroots trauma-informed nonprofits for survivors. They're not a lobbying organization. They got into a lot of legal with a few pew-pew manufacturers after what happened to them and basically bankrupted them. They had to move their entire lives into an RV, which they lived in. They're elderly, which they lived in for 8 years. And every single time there was a mass event, they traveled across the country, wherever it was, that day to be there to respond. And they created a whole survivors toolkit to try to help communities and families deal with the fallout of a highly publicized incident like that. Just for context, I lost my dad in a home invasion pew pew incident when I was 17. I had a stalker who, just wouldn't take no for an answer. So I lost my dad, and that's how I got involved in the gun violence prevention movement. That's how I know her. But what they do is they come and they meet with first responders, political figures, government officials, hospital staff, and families to help them try to deal with the barrage of media that are going to sit on their front lawn, call them nonstop, what to say, what not to say, how to decide whether to engage in an interview, things like that. Connect them with trauma resources, grief resources, medical resources if they need it, because a lot of times after you go through something like that, it's dangerous for your physical health as well. And there's other things that happen if an incident happens on your property, like crime scene cleanup. That's not something that they just come take care of for you. Like when this happened to me, my dad's friends did it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that people just don't anticipate happening. And they traveled around the country for 8 years organizing this tirelessly. And after Uvalde, they responded to Uvalde. You can ask Brett Cross. He knows Sandy. He loves Sandy.
Okay. Yeah.
They moved to Mexico 4 years ago to get out of but they didn't feel safe here. And they're very happy now. The irony there is, but I just wanted to take a moment to remember those people that we lost 12 years ago.
Absolutely, friend.
And,
Absolutely. No.
if you want to donate to
Yeah. How can we
Sandy and
help?
Lonnie's tireless work, survivorsempowered.org is their website, and there's buttons on there to donate to them directly. I would implore you to please help them. They have been running on almost no resources. They just don't get the kind of attention because they're not a political lobby.
Is this the correct website?
Yes, it is.
Okay, guys, this is survivorsempowered.org. This is the website that you want to go to if you'd like to support what Amber is talking about. That sounds like a wonderful organization. It's right there. It is right there for you guys. Survivorsempowered.org. This is the landing page that you should come to. So it would be great to show some support. And I appreciate you coming up and talking about it. I understand that. I understand that was difficult, but I appreciate you doing it.
I really just can't thank you enough for just letting me have a few minutes to do that. I don't usually do it, but I saw you guys didn't have a guest at the moment, and people tend to forget, and I don't want people to forget that us survivors. We're still surviving. We're still trying.
Absolutely. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other every day. You guys are doing a great job. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for the time. Have a great night.
Of course, Amber. You have a great one. Okay.
Thanks.
Take care. Hey, W's for Amber. That is not easy. And appreciate you bringing awareness to a good cause. Okay. So again, that's survivorsempowered.org. And this is the landing site. So if you make sure that you've got it right, that's what you'll see. Also, real quick, Nemo, throwing back to the last conversation that we were having, our friend Tammy says that apparently the Haley Stevens campaign is paying content creators $1,500 each to post videos for her. So they are like, they're really taking that APAC money and they're spreading it around now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit. I will sing the praises of Abdul El Sayed for free. For free. Sorry, Haley. No.
I thought you were gonna say that. Never mind. I'm glad you didn't say it.
But if you want to send me $1,500 because I'm doing this shit for free, you know.
David, hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, but I've morphed more into a Democratic Socialist supporter.
Oh,
but I did
awesome, fantastic. Well, we really appreciate you. And good luck voting for the DSA in the midterms. Best of luck.
Beautiful.
Hey, W's for David, the DSA. Appreciate you, bud.
You know me. I 3-time cancer survivor.
Rob,
you can give to me.
Rob, no one cares and no one
I
wants
don't
to donate
accept
to you.
food
Rob,
stamps, so.
Rob, is there anything relating to Donald Trump and policy that you want to talk about?
Well, Donald Trump is the best president we've ever had besides Ronald Reagan.
That's not policy. Is there anything that Donald Trump is doing right now that you want to talk about?
What
I can't do this with you.
What do you expect? He's taking care of business in Iran, getting rid of the bad motherfuckers in America that are coming over here, sex trafficking and bringing in narcotics and all the bad shit. So that what else do you expect from a president? You want to live
Well, you
off
said
him.
no.
Or
You
want to
said
live
that
off
he
the
was
government.
getting the bad motherfuckers.
You
No, he's
think that
pardoning them.
you think that the government owes you, but I'm
You just
self-reliant and
said that he's getting the bad motherfuckers, but he's not. He's pardoning them.
no, we're sending them back. We're deporting them
No.
or to Alligator Alcatraz. And
No. Oh my God, no. Do you know who Juan Hernandez is?
he's a Mexican dude.
Wow.
I can
Okay,
tell by the
no.
name.
He's the former president of Honduras and worked directly with the Sinaloa cartel to traffic over 400 tons of white lightning into this country. And we arrested him, tried him, and convicted him and sentenced him. He was in prison serving his sentence for doing those things. And then Donald Trump pardoned him.
Well, he probably gave up the name of somebody like Pablo Escobar.
If he did that,
in real
he would have done
time,
it when
then
no, dude. Again, you're saying that. Oh yeah, no, he must have ratted. No, dude, he would have done that before going to prison.
Well, he had to have done something to.
I mean, he paid.
You don't know
Donald
how
Trump.
the system works.
Hey, to Nemo's point, because he's just 100% fucking right. Rob, do you know?
I'm 100% right.
Sure, whatever the fuck you say. Who's
Every
that?
time.
Who's that on the screen? Who's that?
That's a younger version of I don't know.
That's Andrew Tate.
Stone
now what I'd like
Cold
you to do
Steve
now what I'd like you to
Austin,
do is I'd
younger
like you to
version
read shut
of-
the fuck up and stop fucking around and read the fucking headline on the fucking screen. What does it say? I want you to read it.
Show that.
Shut
You
the
didn't even-
fuck up and read the fucking headline on the screen. Read it. Word for word.
The White House intervened on the behalf of accused sex trafficker Andrew Tate during a federal investigation.
Good boy. Now.
I can't read the rest. It's too
You don't
small
need to read
for-
the rest. I don't
but-
need you to read the rest. Now what I want you to do is I want
But
you
why
to
are you
shut the
pinpointing-
fuck
you
up.
are trying
Shut
to fucking-
the fuck up. Don't do anything else. We're not doing what you want to do. You want to talk about fixing crime? Let's talk about it. Now I want you to read the headline that's up there now. Is it big enough for you? Read it. Read it. Read it, Rob. Read it for fucking everybody right now. Thank you, Ren. Go.
Tate brothers held in federal detention as they face new grape and sex trafficking charges, possible UK extradition.
Yep. And do you see the date there? What's the date?
That was yesterday.
That's
or
today. That is today.
Or-
That's
yeah,
today. So, why is it? Why the fuck is it that
What
the
do you
White
have
House
to find? Dig deep.
Shut the fuck up while I am
You know how
Shut the fuck up. I don't fucking care. I am done with your fucking act. Why the fuck is the White House intervening on behalf of the Tate brothers when they are fucking rapists and involved in sex trafficking? You are literally supporting the biggest fucking hypocrites in the history of our country if you are trying to say that they are... David, don't worry about it. When you go and vote for the Democratic Socialists, you'll understand. Welcome to the club, comrade. Anyways, Rob, what you're doing is you're supporting people who support crime. You support rapists and sex traffickers. You. So unless you right now denounce Donald Trump, you are publicly supporting the Tate brothers. So either right now in front of about 1,000 people between here and the tube, you can either say that you denounce Donald Trump and his support of rapists, or you can say that you support the Tate brothers. Which is
You try and intertwine.
Which is it? I'm not intertwining anything. I am not intertwining anything. I am asking you a simple fucking question. Do you support the Trump administration helping the Tate brothers out, literally supporting fucking rapists and sex traffickers, or will you denounce them? Which is it? It's one or the other. Do you support them
They
or do you
deserve
denounce
their
them?
day in court. Right?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. We all knew that.
Wait, he thinks that they deserve a day in court? Do the people that Donald Trump is putting in alligator Alcatraz, do they get a day in court?
Yeah, right. Charles, thank you for the 20 on the blue app. It says, could you split with Nemo? It says to send to him. I need his phone number. Anyways, thanks. Keep it up, guys. Fuck Andrew Tate. Guys, just so you know, of course I will send this to Nemo, but just so you guys know, when that comes up, you can hit pay without confirming. You can skip that step, just so you know. So you absolutely can just hit pay without confirming. You do not need that, just so everyone is clear. But I'm sending it to him right now as we go. Thank you very much, by the way, Charles. I really appreciate you being generous. Thank you.
I've got a few as well.
Please.
Let's see. Tamara, thank you for the Venmo. You said Mallory McMorrow was the favored corporate Dem candidate. Haley Stevens barely had any support. Once Mallory dropped out and Abdul became the favorite in Michigan, Israel started dumping thousands into Haley Stevens' campaign. Well, that makes more sense because Mallory McMurrow was, I don't know, she was able to have like a normal person conversation. So makes sense that Haley Stevens was not AIPAC's pick. That's awesome. And, or their first pick anyway. And then you said a follow-up one. I'm also seeing people promote Haley on TikTok using the same script over and over for every video. There's a rumor Haley is paying creators and having them sign NDAs about it. Yeah, it's $1,500 a pop. I didn't know about the NDA thing, but yeah, that is happening. Once again, nope. I'll promote Abdul for free. Like, you can give me $1,500. I'm just gonna promote Abdul because I would much rather promote someone who is a genuine leftist and put them in the Senate to continue what Bernie has been doing for way too fucking long, because Bernie is 10,000 years old and we need another standard bearer in the Senate. I would much rather do that than get $1,500 and promote like a fucking, I don't know, 1920s gangster. Yeah, see, like that shit. Nah, I'm good. Nah, no thanks.
I love that, by the way. It was an excellent gangster voice. I want to say thank you over on the tube to Joel. Says top 5% MAGA intelligence caller right here. I think he was talking about Rob. And then he said, see, he can sort of read. Told you he was top 5 MAGA intelligence within MAGA. Top 5 intelligence within MAGA. Very good. Thank you, Joel. And then thank you to, this is Amber. Amber says, I forgot, if anyone is interested in hearing me interview Sandy and Lonnie Phillips on our podcast, Voices of Survivors, I also have 2 episodes with Tom Mauser, father of Columbine victim Daniel. Trailer for podcast is my top pinned video. If anyone needs a link, please DM me. Amber, comment right now. If you're still in the chat, please comment right now so that everyone can click on you. Please, right now. Okay? So that they can grab you. Okay, friend? Would appreciate that. And let's see what we got here.
Benjamin, thank you for the memo. He said, you and Matt do so much for us that are blue dots in red states. I admire your knowledge and appreciate what you and Matt do, brother. Appreciate that. I am also a blue dot in a very, very red state. Well, I won't say very, very red. It's a red state, Georgia. I mean, one day, hopefully, where we'll fix that. So thank you for that.
Once again, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, we'd invite you to hop in the box over here on TikTok or give us a ring. Give us a call. Oh, Meg, I'm so sorry. I just saw this. Well, I'll put it up. I'll put it up now. Hold on. Give us a call. That number is literally above my head. It's also pinned in the chat over on the tube. Yeah, I'm just. We're just at the point where it's just like where we've got this. This is what's good. This is literally where we're at, guys. Where are we at? This is where we're at. Right here. Thank you, Meg, for this.
And I'm very close to the Trump family. I know them well, and I spoke to Barron after the incident, and I look forward to, once I am free, being with Donald Trump in person and reminding him that he's a bulletproof badass.
This is the attorney for President Trump, somebody who has been a fighter for the America First Party. Her name is Alina Habba, and she joins us live right now.
Hi.
Hello, Alina.
Hi.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan.
Well, nice to meet you.
Formal charges against Andrew Tate include rape, human trafficking of minors.
She's a big fan, though, guys. And by the way, I'm going to cut it off so they don't read all of the charges just in case. That's how bad they are.
Yeah. Also, oh, shit. What was Benny Johnson? That's the dude.
Oh, Benny Johnson.
Easily one of the most closeted right-wing commentators. Right up there with... what is it? Daily Wire third stringer. Not Matt Walsh. Shit, the other one.
Not Matt Walsh. Wait. Sweet and Salty. You don't look like a Trump. You're not a Trump supporter. No, that was a mistake. I can see your profile picture.
That's it. Michael Knowles. That's it.
Oh, Knowles. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Knowles.
Also, Nikki in the chat, you had asked earlier if Abdul El-Sayed was born in the United States. Yes. So, one day. Yeah.
Oh, Jane. You know what? You're right. One of them does. I'd totally forgotten that one of their attorneys full on works in the White House now. That's right. Yep. It's good times. It's really just really solid. But anyways, watch them all try to back off this now or try to whatever. Or maybe they just don't care. They're just like, oh, whatever. It'll be like Rob. Oh, they deserve their day in court.
Yeah.
Sure.
Same people that wanted to go after all the big bad people that are hurting children or whatever the fuck. Yeah, okay.
God damn it. Let's see what else here. Well, guys, we got about 1,000 people here. about 1,000, and apparently no Trump supporters that want to talk to us except for Rob and David. I mean, David's just a troll. I mean, he doesn't ever really have genuine conversations. So there's that.
Speaking of David, and his apparent realization, his enlightenment, his revelation, as it pertains to, I don't know, being on the correct side of politics. Welcome to the movement, David, or should I say, comrade? Appreciate that.
Amazing. I got two things for you guys. So
in a win.
Now I know. Speaking of Democratic Socialists, we're gonna tie all this in, bud. We're gonna do this. Speaking of Democratic Socialists, I know that we're super anti-capitalist and anti-business. Or are we?
For every ice cream lover across New York City, we will work with the state to do away with the frozen dessert permit that requires restaurants to seek out a superfluous second permit for what they're already doing, serving food. No more treatsploitation, as we say. Right now, barbershops need 3 licenses to cut hair. 1 to be a barber, 1 to own the shop, and 1 from the city on top of both. The state of affairs is frankly anti-fade, and we will not stand for it, which is why we will work with the state to streamline these licenses as well. And to the bingo enthusiasts out there, for too long, the potential earnings of a hot street at bingo have been capped by arcane rules that no longer reflect how the game is actually being played. With Open, DCWP will remove unnecessary regulations, including prize limits. In a win for every ice cream lover across New York City, we will work with the state to do away with the frozen...
So, number one, welcome in Wiener Raiders. I'm going to guess that that's from our friend Brett Cross. I'm going to guess that might be a Brett raid because usually when we get a weird raid name in, it's Brett. So, hopefully it's Brett. If it's not Brett, let me know. But W's Wiener Raiders, we appreciate you. But look at this fucking commie capitalist trying to reduce regulations and permitting for businesses.
But I thought that filthy lefties wanted more regulation.
But wait, Erika, what? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Jesus Christ. No, I don't. Do I even want to know? Holy shit. Okay. So there's that, which is I fucking love. I can't wait for somebody in, like Idaho or Iowa to be like, that's why I'm glad he's not my mayor, because he's helping small businesses save money and reducing the red tape and the Rubio thing. Yeah, Eric. We mentioned it. Yeah, I did see something about that, Eric. We're gonna have to talk about that in a minute. Yes, I know. I kind of know what you're talking about, Erika. Yeah.
These were fatal shootings. Of course.
This is not as fun, but this is Tom Homan on Face the Nation. This is fucking wild. This is fucking wild, okay? And I do appreciate the fact that she pressed him a little bit on this. And Tom Homan is like trying to excuse the fact that these guys are in unmarked cars And he's like, well, they have lights. And she's like, there's no proof that they had lights on. And they like, and this other person in Houston thought that he was being robbed and this, that, like, so let's just listen real quick. This is a pretty brief one, but it's about 2 minutes.
In Houston and in Maine. And in Houston, it was an unmarked car. So when you're saying don't resist, these individuals who were chasing the man who died, they didn't have markings on that vehicle that would allow for him to know that they were ICE. It just looked like a car coming after them in the videos.
No, they have emergency lights. Officers have insignia, so when they get out of that car and approach the car, you can clearly see the law enforcement officers.
Well, in the video that has been public, it's not a marked car.
These people, I'm not saying it's a marked car, but they have emergency lights and sirens. So when they pull somebody, they're going to activate the emergency lights. A lot of police departments. I'm in New York City right now. A lot of NYPD officers are driving unmarked vehicles, and that helps them find people that don't want to be found, right? So, you know, but bottom line is, we'll see when the investigation plays out, but they would be alive today if they simply complied with a vehicle stop by federal law enforcement. Just comply. You can, if you don't think you're being treated right and they had no reason to stop you, then there's avenues to take them to court, to sue.
Well, the family of the man in Houston said that he thought he was being robbed because it was an unmarked vehicle. Not that it was law enforcement at all.
They had emergency lights. They activate emergency lights, blue and light. You know, in my vehicle I drive where I'm with my security detail.
You've seen that on video? Because we haven't.
Seen what on video, ma'am?
That there were lights? Because in the videos that we've seen, there aren't. And because there weren't body cameras, it is hard to substantiate some of what you were saying.
Okay, well, I have not seen the videos, but I'm saying our vehicles are equipped with emergency lights. Now, if they didn't activate the lights, again, I haven't seen that video. If they didn't activate the lights, then there's an issue there, right? But I'm saying they're equipped with lights. So let me just caveat that. They should have been equipped with lights and sirens, but I do not know specifically if they activated those lights.
These were fatal shootings, of course, in Houston and in Maine. And in Houston, it was an unmarked.
So, that answer, those answers, complete and utter bullshit from Tom Homan. We know that he saw the... Thank you, Claudia. That's exactly what I'm saying. We know he fucking saw that video. He knows they didn't use their lights. And I think it was Neely, I think you were the one who said it. If someone is trying to get you to pull over in an unmarked car and they're masked, you're telling me that you're just going to pull over? I think I'd drive to the nearest police station. Like, that's what I would do.
Yeah. There's also been incidents with this where people have went and gotten flashers and like, I don't know, basic plate carrier type setups for like bulletproof vests and whatnot. And they've used that as like a way of trying to fool people into saying that, oh yeah, no, I'm part of ICE, and then they've kidnapped people. This has already happened. Also, just to add a cherry on top of the fuck Tom Homan Sunday, you got that situation. He decided to say that on Fox News.
God. Wait till This ad is done. All right.
Policy's not going away. But it all goes back to the Dems who want to continually attack ICE and tell people to evade them, tell people don't comply, tell people to resist, and tell people ICE isn't real law enforcement agency. You and I talked about this 1.5 years ago, Laura. I said if the hateful rhetoric didn't stop, there will be bloodshed. And I'm saying it right now. There's still going to be more bloodshed unless they shut their mouth and let...
Weird spot for that video to cut, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is he serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's serious because he's a real piece of shit like that. I want to say thank you to Lily on the pay of the pal. Says, I wish I could send more. I know this is not much. I wanted to tell you and Nemo, thank you for everything that you do. Lily, I don't say things like that. You guys never need to apologize for sending anything. Support means the world. And so thank you just for being here and thank you for supporting. That's don't even give it a second thought. Thank you. Thank you for your support. If you can be here, you can send a heart me. That is wonderful. We appreciate that. If you can support more, that's also wonderful. That's great. Do what you can do, or not. Like it, really, you guys. I never, ever want to hear somebody say that they're sorry or anything like that, or anything. Just know that it's all very appreciated. Also, thank you to Vintage Frizzle. Says, every single girl I grew up with was taught to never pull over for unmarked cars until you got to a populated area and confirm with 911 that they are police. I mean, it's not a bad thing to do.
Yep. I mean, I guarantee you 911 wouldn't be able to confirm that because it's ICE. Something tells me they're not communicating with local PD. But yeah, so like him saying bloodshed and all that shit. Tell me more about how China is the authoritarian one. Oh my God, China! You don't have any freedoms. China, authoritarian police state.
Nemo, you goofball.
Yeah, Nemo, you support communism. You just want China, but China's they're a police state, bro.
You goofball. I mean, you guys think that this is... You guys think that this is fucking, like, this is, like, I want you to see how easy this is. Just, like, I want you to see, okay? Because this is so fucking easy, okay? Watch this. Okay. Check this out. Oh, what? Wait, what's this? Oh. Google it. First link. Shop by category. LEDs. All different kinds. Wire them up to your car. Oh, they have split color ones too. You want the red and the blue and the yellow, or the blue and the white? Yeah. Which do you want? Oh, they're having a 15% off sale too. Anyone can go and get those fucking lights. It doesn't mean anything. You fuckwit. Homan is such a piece of shit. Doesn't mean anything. That was a 5-second Google search. Thank you to Anonymous, who said, "You better take this damn dono and be happy." Yes, anonymous person. Okay. Sorry.
Flock cameras do love green lasers, by the way. Yeah, they do. They love those things. It makes the camera see further. It makes them recognize more plates. So if you want to do your part,
wait. Nemo, did you know that I was this is just a complete and total aside. Did you know that I was on oh wait, real quick. I want to say just thank you to Dennis on the Pay of the Pal. There was nothing with it. Just thank you to Dennis. I appreciate it. I also want to say thank you to Manavan if you're watching. You sent this you sent me a donation just a couple of days ago randomly while I wasn't on, and you just said that you watched the videos and you just wanted to say thank you. I sent you a message back. I just wanted to give you a second for publicly acknowledge you. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Nemo, I don't know if you I think you missed you missed it because you weren't there. I crashed Danielle's panel the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Saturday night.
How did that go?
I mean, I thought it was great. I don't know if the ops on the panel liked it as much.
Who all was there?
Let's see who was there. Liam was there. Frugal was there. Hold on. Who else? Oh wait, hold on. I'll tell you in a minute. Let's see what this is. Hi, thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump? No, dude, that's just the regular song. If you're gonna do it, you gotta like play a different one for us. That was dumb. Play a good one for it. Play us a different one. No, like we got the anime one before. We've had different versions. No, dumb. Yeah, Dun Dun was there. Cognitive dissonance. What? Frugal, right? Frugal. Liam was there, and that was it. What's his CJW? CJ? Yeah. Okay, that guy. Yeah. So, anyways, I went up because I was just like I was just tired. I was so tired of. John wasn't there when I went up, anyways, they were talking about some ish, and they were. It was all about like how Muslims and Christians like can't coexist, or they can't do this and that. And then, I don't know. I just triggered the fuck out of them. Frugal he lost his goddamn mind. Did I intentionally provoke him? I sure as fuck did. Did he deserve it?
He always does.
He sure did. And it was evidenced by the fact that I came back to the live 24 hours later, like the next night that Danielle had it, and he started off by complaining about me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I was like, I think I did my job. Then Dun Dun was trying to say that I didn't know what I was talking about, and Danielle asked him a direct question. She was like, when did Iran directly attack the United States? She's like, not their proxies, when? And then he wouldn't answer the question. I was like, dude, you're being so fucking disingenuous right now. And then it was a whole thing where I was like, you just don't know what you're talking about. I was like, Lebanon has had, it's like outside of the Civil War, which was very much a lot of outside factors. And I was like, Christians and Muslims have very much lived together peacefully. I was like, now there have been different factions that have fought each other, but it's actually a lot of times there have been Christians and Muslims who have been like aligned with each other on different sides. Like that has happened. I was like, it's not a religious thing. And then Dun Dun's like, well, and you like, I like, this was such an AI overview thing. And he's like, how about the Lebanese crisis of 1958? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, no, that was somebody else. God damn. We didn't even get that far with Dun Dun. I don't know. It was somebody else. I don't know. Dun Dun, he crashed out. Then there was somebody else who brought it up, and he's like, you don't know what you're talking about. How about the Lebanese crisis of 1958 and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's not, I think that was Chad or whatever, Gangster. Yeah, I don't know whatever the fuck his name was. And I was like, yeah. I was like, you mean the thing that United States government was involved in that was basically, that was like a Cold War thing. Because they were worried about, it was like communism. They were worried about communism. So there were some political factions on one side fighting some political factions on the other side. And I was like, I know that you AI overviewed this because you don't know that one of Syria's political parties was involved fighting on the side of the Lebanese and they're majority Muslim, and one of Armenia's political parties was aligned fighting with the Lebanese. And he's like, no, I took a screenshot of the, like, because the easiest thing is like the Wikipedia page where it like lists all the different people that are involved.
Yeah.
And he goes, the creator, founder of Wikipedia said it's easy to change. You can just change that. And I'm like, it was amazing. I don't know. The whole thing, the whole fucking thing was just amazing. And then what's his face? CJ was just like, I have to tell you, you know, the way that this is not the way to have a discussion. The way that you're going to, this is not the way to have a discussion. Blah, blah. I was just like, I was like, I just don't fucking care.
Dude, like the whole, oh, well, you're just saying mean things, dude. Get the fuck over it. It has been over 10 years of you motherfuckers doing belligerent, bigoted bullshit, whining and crying and bitching and moaning because people don't laugh at racist jokes anymore, saying that you're being censored because you're doing bigoted shit, and lamenting of, oh my God, when did they make comedy illegal? And electing motherfuckers who say just the worst shit, the most awful, hateful shit. Y'all have been doing it for 10 long years. And you've justified it every step of the way. Every step of the way. And I mean, don't crumble when you get pushback. I mean, Michelle Obama was wrong. When they go low, we go high. Nah, that didn't work. That is a strategy for a bygone era.
One of the few
that is
things.
a strategy for Mitt Romney, for John McCain, for George Bush, for Dick Cheney, for Reagan. That era, that is the okay. We'll take the high road, because that's when I guess decorum was still respected, and Republicans have just demonstrated they don't give a fuck about decorum. So why the fuck should we?
Yeah. No, it's one of the few things that I find myself disagreeing with Michelle Obama about. Like, one of the very few things, because she's the fucking best. But like, yeah, that one, I disagree with. I'm like, no. Or I'm like, I'm down in the fucking mud. And Dun, I remember what happened. He got kicked because he crashed the fuck out. He crashed the fuck out, and he started calling me all these kind of like bigoted names. And he's like, you falafel motherfucker, and you this and you that, and all these different things. And he said a bunch of shit. I was like, yeah, this is not helping your point. And the original reason that I went up there was because Liam was on his fucking high horse about religion and talking about, well, you know, the Muslims think it's okay to marry a 9-year-old and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, like, let's do this. And then I just laid out all of the, the things in the Bible. And I even prefaced it, I was like, I don't believe in any of these things. Like, I have no dog in this fight. I was like, but here you go. Here you fucking go. I was like, because in the Bible, most scholars agree that Mary was like basically 14 years old, maybe as young as 12. I was like, but let's use the average age that basically people quote her at is she was probably 14, because that's what the deal was. And I was like, and they were talking about plural marriage, and I was like, cool. How about the FLDS? How about how about all these different things? I was like, you got all that. It still exists today. All the it's like, you guys can go watch the documentary on Netflix about the guy who came after Warren Jeffs. It just came out. The guy who's still like running it, and he's got not just multiple wives, but he's got fucking child brides. Then of course I brought up the fact that in Oklahoma they just voted the Child Marriage Act, where it was going to force people to raise the age of marriage to 18. 36 Republicans voted against that. 36 Republicans voted against raising the age of marital consent from 16 to 18. And I'm like, you guys are just fucking hypocrites. Like, there's all these different things, and they just lost their fucking shit. They lost their fucking shit. And yeah, Dun just had a complete fucking crash out. And I will admit to you guys, I just want to be entirely clear. The big panel, I'm not good for those. I used to do them all the time, and I used to sit on them all the time. I can't do it anymore. I don't even know how Nemo does it anymore, but like, I can't do it anymore. And in that particular conversation, I was 100% baiting each and every one of them because I wanted them to fuck off. And I knew that I knew that they would take the bait, and I knew that they would completely fucking crash out, and that one of them would get tossed. And sure enough, in fucking order, Liam got kicked, Dun got kicked, Frugal got kicked. So
yep, that's not surprising at all.
Anyways, that's all.
I mean, to your point about like the Oklahoma thing, this is also the same state that insisted on trying to force the Bible into schools to be taught from. But apparently making sure that marriages only happen at 18, well, that's just that's a bridge too far.
I mean, how dare they? Real quick, thank you, Nolan. How about them socks? 14 in a row. Always love watching. Thank you, Nolan. Appreciate it. I went up on Joey's panel real quick earlier because there was a guy who was complaining about pride flags in schools, and I was like, I agree. Like we gotta get rid of these harmful flags that are allowed to hang in schools. I said, like these flags that represent people, they're traitors to our nation. They're traitors and they're harmful, they're awful, and that's why I can't believe that we've let Confederate flags fly in our schools for so long. And the guy was like, well, I mean, they're not, that's, I guess it's not good, but like, and then this guy was like, I live in Oakland, California. He's like, we would fly the Confederate flag in the 90s because it was anti-police. I was like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. No one in Oakland, California was flying Confederate flags. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that is some straight up bullshit.
Bullshit.
You did not fly it because you were anti-police, you lying sack of shit.
100%. That didn't happen. Right, Mia? Right, Mia?
I wasn't there.
You weren't there in Oakland in the 90s?
I was barely conceived in the 90s.
All right. No one.
Anyway, I just wanted to come up and tell you, sweet summer children, that the whole Michelle Obama quote, she was like referring to how she wanted to present in front of her kids. It wasn't about like your.
Really?
Yeah. So yes. So it was talking about how they would be framed in the media, like questioning their questioning the questioning of their father's citizenship and birthright and all that stuff. And speculation about religion and beliefs. So yeah, that's where we went ahead and yeah, that's what she was talking about.
That makes way more sense.
Thank you. Thank you for correcting that, because I just thought she meant in general. And quite frankly, even if she just meant in general, I don't think it's a bad sentiment, especially at the time. I don't think that it, like, I'm not like, oh, why would she, like, it makes sense. I completely get it. And it's the egalitarian thing to do. That would be fine. But that explanation is much more nuanced and really that like the context there sets it more properly. So thank you. That's really good.
I'll send you the transcript, but yeah, that's what they were talking about. Is just a matter of like, yeah, you see the campaign ads or whatever, and how like they're sitting there, like dragging his identity rather than like his policy, like the way or what he's going to do to make it better. And that's, I think, a huge thing that factored into Barack Obama's campaigns. It's the fact of like he legitimately was just like, yeah, this is a problem, so this is how we fix it. And that's what people like to hear. But now, rather than like the kitchen table freaking conversations or problems, people want to talk about what's happening in 3 fucking states over.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts.
I think one of my favorite things Emmy did during a debate was like, how often do you like encounter like trans people for like this pronoun thing to really just like get under your skin? And then the person was just like, oh, I've actually never met a trans person. And I'm just, that's how much it shouldn't like you've never like had to run into this for this to even be a problem. Someone's just telling you it's a problem. So I think we just gotta go back to talking about kitchen table issues, because people are swearing that things are the problem just because they are told it. not because they've experienced it or read about it. So,
I mean, seems to be that seems to be the way that these people operate is they're just like they hear that it's an issue. Like the border is an issue, and they're like, yeah, I live in Minnesota, and you're like, what? Or they're like, yeah, I care about abortion. I'm a 19-year-old guy who's never had sex, and you're like,
Yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, actually, women scare me. I actually get tingly. I actually get tingly around when like stronger men are around. So, yeah, but like abortion, what?
Yeah. It's like I do remember growing up, like in I guess middle school, high school, having an opinion on it because like I was always interested in politics, but yeah, it wasn't something that I don't know, form an entire political identity around and you know, be one of the core things. Especially when I really started getting into politics, which that would have been, early 20s. It's just really, it's obvious that these guys are getting their political identities from streamers like Asmongold or whoever the fuck. And like when you're a young dude, especially under the age of 25, you're still forming your identity. I mean, that's a normal thing. And I feel like conservative has become shorthand for masculine in their eyes. And a lot of that's down to framing. And because they believe conservative equals masculine, they are going to just hyper fixate on that and lean so far into conservative ideology, even though, I mean, one, it's not masculine at all. It's rooted in fear, and this idea that oh yeah, well I have to be super far right if I want to be a man, dude. If you care so much about how other people perceive you, that's your problem. Like the whole idea of masculinity or manhood or whatever the fuck. Who gives a fuck how other people perceive you? But that's where we're at. And so it's kind of poisoned the brain of a lot of Gen Z, unfortunately,
Yeah,
Gen Z dudes, especially white dudes.
the red pillars, like I think the one of the funniest things I have actually done, and it actually amazing question to ask. I would say who are your two or top two like streamers, and then I would because I was doing like a patriarchy live, immediately knew like where this conversation was going. Um, but the red pillars is just like they make money off of telling people that they are not worth a damn. The only way you'll be worth a damn is if you can have stacks of cash. The only way you can be worth a damn is if you're able to buy 15 women a diamond bracelet and then discard them the next freaking month. Like a big question that people you just gotta ask people. I'm like, do you care about, do you like women? Do you? You don't like women? Or do you just like collecting women?
I don't think they like women.
Yeah.
That's the irony, is that they really don't like women.
At all.
And I think that in the case of not all of them, but definitely a portion of that group, there's a deeper reason behind that. But yeah, they just genuinely don't like women. There is just an actual hatred for anything that is feminine. And I mean, I don't know how far it's going to get you, dude. Sounds like you're going to have a social circle of nothing but other dudes. And I don't know how you expect to get that far in the whole dating realm.
Yeah.
If you hate the people that you're trying to date, that seems weird.
I think the the weirdest part about that one is like women are born with their value because they're quote unquote born with their eggs, right? So basically only up until until they're no longer quote unquote breedable is when they lose their value.
Ugh. When you say,
Yes, I use that word.
I know, like that. God, that's so fucking gross. Real quick, before we continue. Oh God. Anyways, thank you to Wesley over on the tube. Says, quick question: are we required by some law to be nice to shitty people? Because if not, I'm gonna be a dick. Much love. W's Wesley. I feel the same way. Thank you. Thank you. But just real quick, Hangry Panda said over on the Discord, I was born in Oakland and lived there through half my life, including the 90s. No one ever flew that flag in, quote, the town. Anyone who did wouldn't have lasted long, if you know what I mean. I do know what you mean, and I believe you. Lastly, thank you to Christian over on the Blue app. Says, I was there the other night. It was brilliant what you did. They literally cried for an hour after you left for you being condescending. Dundon tried listing lies in Lebanon, and Matt came back and debunked that real quick. Brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Like I said, I don't normally do it. I think I'll stay away from poor Danielle's live. I know the numbers. I know the numbers were sure good, but I don't think she's used to. My style is not a good fit. Nemo's style is a much better fit. He is a much better fit. I'm a little too juiced up for that. So
apparently I'm the calming force, which, I mean, all right. It is kind of funny though. For whatever reason, the ops will listen to me for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and then it eventually falls off the rails. There are of course exceptions. Liam is one of those that.
Hey,
I mean, he obviously hates me. So
Liam likes to push Nemo, and then when Nemo sits there and Danielle was in here. So, and then when Nemo actually goes and responds, he's like, "Well, why would you say something like that to me?" And he just wants to cry on Nemo's shoulder. He will walk himself into just wanting to cry on Nemo's shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that Liam really likes me or something secretly, and I think that he's really mad that I don't like him, and I won't ever. No.
Thank you. Oh, Mia pulled Mia hectored. She pulled a Hector. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate it. I know. I feel welcome. I'm not saying you didn't make me feel unwise. Not even a little bit. Not. I was just saying I felt like my style for your panel is a little. It's a little much. That's all. So.
Mia, if you were still listening, there was one thing that I wanted to give you, like a little stat. I use it. I've used it before regarding the point that you brought up about trans people, which is, you asked them how many trans people have you actually met in real life? Most people, the answer is 0 or maybe 1. Another way of illustrating it, just how vanishingly rare it is to meet a trans person or just to even interact briefly with a trans person, just in your day-to-day life, ask them, how many people have you met in your entire life that have naturally red hair? Not dyed, natural red hair. How many people in your entire life have you met with that? Now, if they're from Boston or New York, that might not be a super effective thing. But most of the time, people will say, I don't know, like 2 or 3, because natural red hair is very, very rare. 2 to 6%. That's the percentage of people in the US who have naturally red hair. Okay? 2 to 6%. Then tell them, now take that, divide it in half. That's how many trans people are in the United States. So if you know like 1 person or 2 people with naturally red hair in your entire life up to that point, decades up to that point, whoever you're talking to, that means that you would have only met one trans person.
Yeah. Those numbers are, it's just, it's why whenever we talk to people about that shit, it's just like the numbers are just so fucking small. Like, why the fuck are we even talking? Like, God damn it. It just annoys the fuck out of me. But anyways, that's guys, are there any other Trump supporters that would like to have a conversation? If there are, you're more than welcome to request up over here on TikTok. You're more than welcome to call in over on the tube or on Twitch. That number is right above my head. It's also pinned in the chat over there. So yeah, I don't know if we've got any other Trump supporters who would like to talk. But yeah, I don't know, you guys.
Thank you to Dennis for the PayPal. I appreciate that.
W's. Dennis, W's to everyone being generous to us tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you for doing things like helping out with Live Goal, helping out getting Nemo's numbers up there. Obviously, if you'd like to offer additional support, the way that people are doing that is through the links in our bios. And links down in the description in the tube chat. If you're wondering, that's where we're reading things off. You can also offer me a super chat over on the tube if you'd like. It's that's appreciated. Thank you very much. If you haven't already joined up on Nemo's Discord, Nemo's Discord is pretty great, and I would say it's a lot of fun. So go check it out. It's a good time. You can find links in his bio or in mine. Also, real quick, for those of you who haven't seen it, you should go over to my page and interact. I feel like I don't do enough clips, but this one warranted a clip. Nemo, I tagged you in this one. I tagged our friend Bill. I tagged because so anyways, enjoy. We've named multiple countries that are socialist, and some of them are majority. And then Nemo named China, which is not.
And China's all white people. They're all Chinese
China
people.
is all white people. Please, for the love of God, clip that. Holy
thank
fuck.
you. 313.
Okay, what color are
Okay,
Chinese
313.
people, Matt? Nemo, what color are Chinese people? Please tell me.
Are they
Why is
white?
it always about
Here you go, Nemo. What color
there you
are
go,
Chinese
Bill.
people?
There you go, Bill. You needed him on your live, right? For your
Bill,
come on.
Like,
that was Friday. You guys. That was on Friday. And he came back up. He came back up tonight. Nemo was like, you have to clip. I was like, yep, that is one of the wildest fucking things ever.
Yeah. I inadvertently I I think I made a clippable moment for Hector. I hopped on Hector's live the other night. And so this dude, all right, this dude came up and he was talking, it was related to like election integrity or whatever. And he said something to the effect of, how are you able to get all this information about voters? He said, that information is not publicly available. And it is that you can absolutely get a lot of information about registered voters for, it depends on the state, a certain amount of money legally, like through the government legally. Because you have to think, maybe not so much for background checks, but this stuff some of it has to be made available. And he made a claim, and I can't quite remember the details of the claim, but he was saying, he kept referencing WhatsApp. He kept saying, oh no, you have to go to WhatsApp and do this illegally to get this information. And I said, well, no, dude, you can do that and you'll get more information that way, but it's not because they're getting it through nefarious means. They're using publicly available information and they're collating it with other publicly available information that is typically built up by data brokers. Like that's how the shit works.
Right.
And he said, well, no, you cannot get somebody's phone number through legal means. Like that is not publicly available information for registered voters. You cannot get the phone number. And I said, dude, I'll bet you $485 that you can, because $485 is the fee for that getting the voter rolls for the state of Georgia, because I think he was also in Georgia. And he said, fine, let's do it. And so I was like, okay, we got witnesses. Erika was there, Hector was there, and clarified the claims. Now this guy, I'm pretty sure he Googled something, because all of a sudden his claim changed from you cannot get somebody's phone number from the government, just like registered voter information. You cannot do that. It went from that to, well, you can't do it, like if there's just like one state or whatever, the majority of states, like you can't just do like a one-off. Now, he tried to shift it to, oh, well, if you're going to say there's one state where you can do it, that's still bullshit. And I said, you know what? I'll accept your backtracking caveat and still take the bet. Because, wouldn't you know it, it's not just one state that you can do this. And I sent this to Hector and asked him to put it up on the screen. So let's see. What's a ballot? Yeah, here we go. All right. So I will send you this link. So Hector puts this up on the screen. Ballotpedia is a wonderful resource, by the way. If y'all need to figure out, hey, who's running in this race and what's their party, what's their deal, and all that stuff, Ballotpedia is great for just like cursory information. But anything related to like elections stuff, also really good information. So they have a page dedicated to it. They have an interactive map on this page. If you scroll down, you'll see map of the U.S. Now, this is an interactive map. The blue states have what's referred to as mixed availability for voter files. The yellow, orange, whatever states have open availability for voter files. And then the gray ones, it's restricted. And so this open availability, it means that you can more or less get it. Some states don't charge anything. Some states do charge. Georgia charges $485 for the entire state to get the voter information for everybody registered to vote in the state of Georgia. $485.
Wow.
So I made this bet with him, and I said, I'll accept your caveat. It's not just one state that will freely give you the phone number. It ain't just one. And for whatever reason, this guy still took the bet. And Hector had it like he has like a whole process for locking in these bets. Now, all of those states, they don't all give the phone number. It varies by state. But guess what? Ballotpedia, again, scroll down, very handy little table.
Oh my God. Look at this.
And it tells you exactly what information is included when you either purchase the thing or request it. It tells you everything. And so what I did was he said, well, if it's just one state that does phone numbers, well, then that's whatever. I did Control F, typed in phone number. By my count, there are 14 states. 14 states that allow or that will include phone numbers. Because there's the included and excluded column. And I'm pretty sure it's 14.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I believe you are correct. That was 14. Nicely done.
Yeah. And I told him, I took pity on him. I said, dude, if you had just said, does like the government of Georgia, do they give out someone's phone number when you try to get the voter information? You would have been right that Georgia does not. State of Georgia does not give phone numbers out. That's not included in the information that they provide. They do provide information if you pay for it, but they will not give you a phone number. But 14 states will.
He
He dropped.
dropped. President Bumblebee, I am not the count. That's why you don't get the after one. But, you know, I appreciate the sentiment. Of course he ran. I mean, yeah. I mean, goddamn, that's embarrassing. Dude, also, I saw you up earlier with, did I see you up with fucking, it was Tyga, RC.
Oh, yeah, it was on Ellie's panel, yeah.
Yeah, Tyga, RC, DJ, like, I was just like.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
It was bad.
You're
it was bad.
You're a glutton for punishment, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And of course, shocker, that ended after, I don't know, like an hour or two, when RC, I don't know, he was kind of stuck based on whatever the fuck he was arguing. And he was getting more and more pissed off. And he kept like trying to run to Ellie, like to the host, be like, host, this is why, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting here grilling him. And he's like, Ellie, like he's being mean. Like, no, dude, you're not going to do this hall monitor shit. I'm not even being mean. Like, I'm grilling you. I'm holding you to the question, but I'm not being, mean.
Oh. A phone call. Thanks for calling the stream. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Harris. Hey.
What? You're a Harris supporter?
Yes.
Oh.
It's Justin, by the way. I called in about 3 weeks ago. So.
Okay. What? Did you have a question or something, Justin?
Yeah. So So I think so. Hold on, I'm trying to brainstorm a question. I'm having trouble thinking. It's in my head, and I'm trying to say the okay. If Harris was president, would we be in this war that we are in today? That Trump put us in?
No.
Nope.
No.
I think Nemo and I both agree that no matter how you slice it, there is zero chance that Kamala Harris would have gotten us involved in this war. There's too much historical precedent behind it. There's no other president that would have gotten us involved in this war. Donald Trump just did it because he is a narcissistic moron who fell prey to Bibi Netanyahu's propaganda.
Yeah. And did you guys see the World Cup where the FIFA president was basically like, "Hey Trump, you got to back away from this photo," which I thought was, thank you God, another. Yeah, so
it was very embarrassing. You know what, Justin? Well, what I'll do is when we get off the line, I'll play the video for everybody. Okay, so we'll show everybody the video. Okay.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Nemo. I want to say this. I'll be honest. Like my last job, they let me go because of payroll, but I got a new job and all that. But I will say, you and Nemo, you guys both helped me by saying positive when I was even when I was down and out. So I want to say thank you. You guys mean the world to me.
I appreciate that.
You guys. I mean. I may not know you guys, and I may not know you guys personally, but I say when I was unemployed for those last 3 weeks, I was like Matt. I was praying to God because I'm a Christian and all that, and I watched Matt and I watched Nemo's live. Can you please help me find something that way I can actually go back to work, because I was struggling for 3 weeks, and my cousin's baby, he visited me for the past month or so, and I was struggling to get him formula and all that stuff. So I'm like, come on, help me. And plus I'm a good guy. I don't mean I don't have hate on anybody or anything like that. And I'm just that kind of guy that it's like I come into your life being nice, but if like you're being mean to me, I'll tell you off. But that's not who I am anymore. I try to be humble.
Well, Justin, number one, we both really appreciate the kind words. Obviously, I'm really glad that if listening to the stream, or if it's a good distraction, or if it's a good way to help get through, I mean, I'm very happy. I want you to know that I definitely think I can speak for both of us here that we really care. I think a lot, not just you, but I think a lot of you guys may not realize this. We really care about a lot of the people that are out there listening, that are continually supporting us, that are listening, that are there. Like, we really care. We really truly do care about you guys. You guys actually matter to us, because if you guys aren't there, right? If you guys aren't there, then this becomes a really silly exercise, because then we're just kind of talking to nobody. So the fact that you guys are there, if I'll let you in on a little secret, I've had to go through some hard times, especially in the last year, and you guys being here, people like you being here, people like people that are over here on TikTok, people that are listening on YouTube, people that are over on Twitch or wherever, the fact that there are people there to listen, that's helped me through those types of times too. And so it is absolutely a relationship that goes back and forth. So while I'm very, very happy that we could help you get through that, I want you to know that not just you, but a lot of you guys are absolutely helping in the other direction, because there's days that I know that I need it. And so I just want you to know that it goes both ways like that. And I'm so happy to hear that you've got some work and that things are looking up. That makes me very, very happy for you, my friend.
And I tell you this. I got a buddy that lives in Florida, a buddy in Texas, a buddy in California. And I'm like, I know I'm negative $65 in my account, and I'm like, do I want to give them a call, see if they can help? And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to give them a call, because I know deep down inside, I will be able to pick myself up, and I can say, Justin, get your shit together. You can do this. Don't ask for help. You just got to bust your ass and grind. And then it's like, there's times I get so upset. I crack a beer open, and I'm like, please God, help me. I just need something.
Can I offer you just one small piece of advice? Just how old are you, Justin? Just if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, I'm 33.
33. Okay, you're 10 years younger than me. You're not that young. My one little piece of advice for you, just take it or leave it, is just remember, it is okay. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to ask for help when you need it, because everybody needs help. I need help. We all need help. There are different times in this life where sometimes you need to. I've needed it, and it's okay to go and ask somebody for a helping hand. The myth that we can all just pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and be independent and do all this on our own is bullshit. It's bullshit.
Yep.
Being in a community and getting help from our friends and giving help when it's needed, that's the way. Mm-hmm. That's the way that this shit is supposed to work. That's how it's always worked for generations. And somehow we've forgotten that in America, that community is the way that these things get better. And so just remember, my friend, it's, I'm glad, I'm really glad. I know you feel like you want it, and especially like as men, I think that there's a lot of stigma attached to it, and we want to be like, I can do this on my own, and I can handle it, and like I don't want to ask people. We need to realize, and this is a problem with men especially, we need to realize that it is perfectly acceptable to go to someone else and say, hey, I need a hand. I need help with this, and it's okay to lean on another person. I just want to remind you of that. I'm not saying that you have to do that or that you're weak or this. That doesn't mean any of those things at all. It just means...
I totally agree with you, bro.
I just want you to know it's okay. I just want you to... I'm giving you permission to ask for help if you need it. Okay, my friend? That's all.
Oh, yeah. But I will say this while we're not closing before I get off. But my dad, who passed away in 2016, he played a big role in my life, because he's Danish, Swedish, and Norwegian, like Eastern European and all that shit. So my dad always told me, he's like, Justin, you don't ask for help. You struggle and you pull yourself up. So that's just how I learned from my dad, because he was like, Justin, if you need it, like, if I had $5 to go to the store to go get a soda or a Happy Meal, he'd be like, that's that. Don't ask for any more. And I would be like, okay. So my dad, he was a fucking asshole. like he'd give me $10 to go to the store. Hey, need anything else? I don't think so. No, but that's just how he was to me.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that was the experience that you had. But I'm telling you, 10 years, 10 years later, and as somebody who is 10 years older than you, just just remember that there are people around you who want you to come to them. That I'm positive that you have friends, that you have family, and you have people that they will be more upset with you if you need help and you don't ask for it and then something worse happens. They're going to be more upset if that's the case. And so sometimes it's really the right thing to do. But I'm saying that understanding that it is difficult to ask for help. It is especially difficult to ask for help when you are in a vulnerable position. It is especially difficult to ask for help when you are somebody who is proud. And I'm saying all this from experience. Okay, I'm not projecting onto you. I'm saying it because I can speak from my own personal experience. These things are hard. Okay, I just want you to know that.
No. I respect everything that you say to me because I know deep down inside when I was watching our lives before, I was like, me and him, I don't think we're gonna get along. But watching you as the past 2-3 months, I'm like, you know what? This Matt guy, he's funny. I can relate to him. He's even though you yell, you ran, and you say or whatever. It's just like I can relate to this guy. But before I leave, can you out me and be like, yeah, Justin, you're a piece of shit. Just as joking.
Me?
Just joking. I'll say this as a teaser.
No, I don't want to do. No, I can't do. No,
Come
I can't
on.
do it now. It's like I can't.
Come
I can't.
on.
I can't fake it. I need to. It's like it's gotta be organic.
Okay.
It's gotta be organic.
Okay.
Justin,
Okay.
God damn it. No.
Okay. Well.
Fuck off.
Well, can I do this?
Okay. What?
Okay. Well, what? Well, I think Trump and Vance are doing really good. They have good border security. The groceries aren't going up or anything like that. Come on, can I get it, Justin? Go fuck yourself or something like that. Yell at me, please.
God damn it, Justin. What the fuck is wrong with you? God fucking damn it. Now, is that okay? Is that all right? Is that good?
It wasn't. I see it on my tablet. I'm like,
sorry,
this isn't genuine.
I can't. I just really can't. I'm so sorry. I really I don't do it. I don't I'm like, this is a secret. I guess I'm letting you and the rest of these like 800 or 900 people in on. Like, I'm not pretending to be mad at people. Like, I really am mad at people. So like, sorry, I can't just turn it on. I'm so sorry.
Hey, can you or Nemo just say, Justin, you're a piece of shit. Why did you vote for him?
Here.
But I really didn't vote for him.
Nemo, can you say it? You want to say it? You want to try? I don't know. Do you want to say it? Do you want to say that Justin is a piece of shit, and why did you vote for Donald Trump? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not have your Nemo is putting his mic back in? Sorry. Hang on. Hold please.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Right. All right. Nemo, maybe Nemo can work it up for you. Maybe because I'm doing a bad job. Sorry.
Okay. What do I need to yell?
What do you want him to say?
No, Nemo, I just want you to say, Justin, you're a piece of shit. Why'd you vote for Donald Trump? You're a traitor of you're a traitor of the United States. And I did not vote for him. It's just a little teaser. That's all.
I got
It's
you.
a joke.
I got you. Justin? You're a piece of shit. Why the fuck would you vote for Donald Trump? You're a traitor to the United States.
I only voted for Donald Trump because I thought I could be a better American citizenship.
Well,
you should lose your citizenship after voting for him. You are a disgrace to everything that America was ever built upon.
Oh my god, Nemo, I'm in tears right now. You literally broke my heart, man. You got me.
You know who else is in tears? Lady Liberty, because of you.
Come on, man. Come on. I appreciate you, Nemo, for taking this joke.
Nemo did a much better. See, Nemo at least he's got a little authenticity to it there, Justin, I'm really glad that you called back. I'm really glad that you let us know what's going on. Okay, I just I'm very glad to hear that things are going better. Will you ring us back another time and let us know how things are?
Of course, I took the screen recording of when Nemo was giving me the rant, and I'm gonna see if it's okay if I can post it on my end.
Go for it.
If it's okay with you guys.
Go for it. You post away. We feel free, friend.
I saw the hold on. I don't want to be. Hold on. Let me see something with this. I saw when you were doing the watermelon crush that you were struggling with it. I'm like, was Matt kind of struggling with it? I'm like,
dude, have you tried to do that? Do you know how fucking hard it is to break open a fucking watermelon just with your legs?
I tried last night. I had a beach ball. I crushed it. That was fairly easy, but not too bad.
A beach ball?
Yes, a beach ball.
Okay, all right. Well, you need to try it with an actual fucking watermelon. Okay?
Are you gonna provide the watermelon or?
I can't. I'm not gonna provide the. At some point in time, when you can get a watermelon, actually try it with a watermelon because, you can still eat it afterwards. I'm just saying, like, it's very hard. Like my legs were fucking sore for days after that doing that. Okay,
I saw that.
But Justin, listen, we really appreciate you. We're probably going to be actually wrapping things up here. But I just wanted to say one more time, thank you very much for the kind words for us. And I like I said, I mean it when I say, I hope you give us a ring back in the future and let us know how you're doing. And it's really encouraging to hear that you're on the up and up. Okay.
I appreciate you, buddy. I hope we can be friends, me, you, and Nemo, and all that.
Well, if you weren't such a fucking asshole, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
Damn. Oh my God.
See, I tried
Give me
there.
a rant.
I tried.
Damn, you really let it into me that time. What the hell? What's your problem?
I still can't. I still can't do it. All right. Anyways, I'm going to hang up on you now to be a real jerk. So.
I appreciate you, buddy.
Take care, Justin.
Right.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
W's for Justin. Justin, we're so happy that you're doing well and that you got a job. Congratulations, man. And good on you, friend. Really. That's a good point to wrap things up a little bit early. I know you guys don't like it when we wrap things up early, but we have been on for 3 hours and the ops are not particularly forthcoming. So I think that's it's a nice spot to leave things. Also, maybe we can move on so that you guys could see some. Maybe you guys could see some other debates. So let's see who's on. I see that our friend Bill is on. We could send some folks over to Bill, unless there's someone else that you would prefer, Nemo. I'm always open, so feel free to let me know.
Yeah, let's raid Bill.
All right, I'm gonna throw Bill out there. I'm gonna put his at right down there. We had a great time with Bill on Friday. Would really like to the Trump clip. Oh, real quick. Because this is just so fucking embarrassing.
The White House wasn't.
Hold on.
That was President Donald Trump.
All right, hold on. Real quick. Before we go to Bill, enjoy Trump embarrassing us yet again.
Handing over the World Cup trophy to tournament winners Spain. After congratulating some of the Spanish players, Trump then steps to the side of the celebrations, before breaking into one of his signature dance moves with several Spain players joining in. Moments later, FIFA President Gianni Infantino moves towards Trump. He then gestures in Trump's direction, a moment that quickly drew attention on social media, with some speculating Infantino wanted Trump to move away from the trophy lift. This isn't the first time Trump has been at the center of a soccer trophy celebration. At the 2025 Club World...
So fucking stupid. He wouldn't get off the fucking stage. God fucking damn it.
Yeah. Can I just say, as somebody who does not give a single solitary iota of a fuck about sports, I am so happy that Argentina lost. I am so happy that they did, because I can't remember. I was explaining this to Nell this morning. Who was it that they did the racist shit to? It was an English player, right?
Yes. Bellingham.
Yeah.
Bellingham.
Oh, okay. It was Bellingham. Okay.
Yeah.
So I told her there have been these videos of Argentina fans and stuff being really fucking racist towards someone.
You know, it's fun just seeing all the different teams come from all over.
Sorry about that. My bad. Please continue.
So I told her, like, I can't remember if it was the English player, but whoever it was, they were being really racist towards him. And so that's the only reason that I was hoping that they would lose. And thankfully they did. So there's that. Also, Argentina is currently led by Malay, who is insane.
Well, lastly, real quick, I feel like this was a lot of people, just FYI.
You know, it's fun just seeing all the different teams come from all over the world. You know, I love all the culture and the banter and the history and everything. You know, this is just really fun. I'm not even really rooting for anyone specific. I just hope everyone has a great time.
Lionel Messi is history's greatest monster. I have never wanted anything more than for Argentina to burn to the fucking ground.
The Falklands are fucking British.
But wait, I thought you hated the British
I
Empire.
said that the Falklands are fucking British.
That was like everybody before the fucking final. Like everybody.
Legit.
It's pretty legit. So, guys, one last time, please make sure that you are following, that you're following all of our accounts. These are our main accounts. Please make sure that you click through and follow our backup accounts. Please make sure you're subscribed over on the tube, not just to me, but to Nemo as well. You can find his at right down here in the description of the video. We're trying to get him up to 1,000 subscribers. We're getting really close to him. And we appreciate all of the support that you guys have offered. Thank you very, very much for that. We're gonna go see Bill. So let's go. We'll go hang out with Bill. Oh, and don't forget, join up on the Discord, because if you join up on the Discord, then you'll find out where Nemo is going to pop